I'm waiting on Gio today.
Oh, yeah? Need the coffee?
I mean, yes. I feel like yesterday I needed it too. I actually got up in my house, got in the car, and drove to Starbucks. I just needed the coffee. I definitely have a strong addiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, strong. Good morning, Carmen.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Tired.
Every day I wake up and I wonder if today's the day.
No.
You don't know.
I
do.
No,
Can I tell you the truth?
What?
I feel like you do know and you're holding back on us.
No. What do you mean? I literally tell you guys when I'm on my lady time.
Yeah, don't
I tell you when I'm not.
Yeah, I got to tell you, it's been like almost 2 weeks now of every show starting with her talking about lady time. And
Because of him.
No, I get it. I get it.
It's on my mind.
You're being led down the primrose path of talking about lady time by Mike.
Right.
He is holding your hand and taking you down that path.
I told my wife about my idea for a Cappy Baby Cafe, and she said I was crazy and that
just a
dumb.
baby cafe.
Just a baby, yeah. And I just want to go there and play with babies. And she said that I'm weird, and I thought, I guess that's true. I wish that you would have the baby just so I have a baby to play with.
They actually had that. I think it was called Epstein's Island.
No.
Yep.
Way too old for me.
Maybe open a daycare.
Yeah, I don't want to really take care of them. I just want to go play with them. Like when you go to the Capybara Cafe and they pee, somebody else comes over and cleans it up.
Yeah, if you own the place, you have a team of people like Joe.
Yeah.
Right.
Joe's got enough garbage to take out.
Yeah, if you don't want to clean up and do that stuff, I was going to say maybe volunteer at a hospital or something, whatever, and you work in the baby ward, whatever. But yeah, if you're,
but you have to understand,
to
Galvin, I'm still me. I don't want any responsibilities.
Yeah, you just want to play with the baby, and then when you're done, sit it down, and somebody else takes the baby.
Exactly. Yeah. And I don't want to think about it anymore, and I don't want to have to deal with any of that stuff.
Yeah, I get it.
No. I would not want to foster a baby, like a little baby, because I don't want to live through that again. Babies waking up at 2:00 in the morning and all that stuff. I don't need that.
Yeah, I told my wife when we got married, I said, I don't think I'd be able to handle that. I said, if we were going to have a baby, I think you would have to do everything. And I understand that that's, too much. But
that's how it was with my cat. When they wanted a cat.
Yeah, I couldn't deal with that. And I wouldn't want to have to, throw the baby out and stuff.
Yeah.
Then I get in trouble.
Throw it out.
I said to my wife, you guys want to get a cat? Fine, but I'm never doing anything for the cat. I'm not changing its litter box. I'm not feeding it. I'm not caring about it. Side note, I care about the cat, and I play with the cat a lot when nobody's looking. But other than that, I'm not doing any of the work that goes with it.
It's so funny because your cat, whenever I go in to use the bathroom or something, it's like, meow. It's like, pet me, do something. And I'm like, hello. And just walk past. I don't want to be mean to the cat, but I'm allergic to cats, so I just can't mess with it.
The cat has a terrible addiction to cat treats.
Oh, yeah?
Like, it would eat a whole bag of cat treats in one sitting. It's all it wants to eat is the cat treats. So if it sees anybody walking where they think they can get it to walk into the pantry, the cat's like, meow, 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 meow. Now, whenever I go in the pantry, the cat follows me and just stands there and screams at me while I'm in there. It's crazy. Stupid cat. No, stupid cat. Anyway, welcome to the show. I was just reading this article in the St. Pete Times, or what is it, Tampa Bay Times, about this woman who's been in jail she worked at a massage parlor.
Mm-hmm.
And she got busted. How long has she been in jail?
She's been in jail for 2 months.
That would be a long time. Because it's a victimless crime. 2 months would be a long time. She's been in jail for 4 years.
Oh, my God.
And she's trapped there because she only speaks Mandarin.
Mm-hmm.
And she can't really get anybody to help her out. She had a lawyer that spoke Mandarin, but for some reason it didn't work out, and she tried to fire him, but then they told her she couldn't get a public defender because she had access to $20,000 or more, so she therefore did not qualify for a public defender.
Right.
Which I didn't know that was the case. I always thought, not that I'm going to go to court with a public defender, but I always thought that if you needed one, they would appoint one to you. I didn't know.
You have the right to counsel.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, listen, it's early. I'm struggling today.
Yeah, I didn't know there was financial restrictions on it where, maybe if you're just like, yeah, this is no big deal, I could use a court-appointed lawyer instead of spending my own money.
Right, that's not because they say if you can't afford it, one will be provided for
you. What,
do
they scan your bank account? How do they even know?
So they interviewed her and they asked her, and I guess she probably has money saved somewhere that she doesn't have access to right now, and because she said that, even though she can't access it, they're keeping her in jail.
That's weird.
Yeah. So Now, but it just goes. I read this book about the prison system in Rikers Island was the same way, that you would arrest a kid, a 16-year-old hood doing something wrong on the streets, arrest him, put him in jail, and then while he's in jail, he either gets drug addicted or commits more crimes while waiting for trial, because it's so backed up and it's so bad in that system that kid who should be in and out in 3 days is there for 3 months, and while he's there for 3 months, he's joined a gang, he's done all these other things, and then he comes out and he's back in jail in 6 more months. It's just a crazy system that just keeps working to defeat itself.
It's always crazy to me whenever somebody is on, let's just say they pick you up on murder charges, and whether you're guilty or not, you're being put in jail.
Yes.
If you can't bond out, or if they don't give you a bond or whatever, if you're up for, a capital murder or murder in the first, whatever, something like that, and they say, yeah, no, we're not giving them any bail or whatever, or your bail's too high for you to pay, whatever, you're in jail now, and it's terrible.
It's jail.
Yeah. And you could be completely innocent.
Yep.
And they can sit in there for 3 or 4 years.
Like Diddy.
Yeah.
Is Diddy out?
No.
Why not?
Because
he had that prostitution charge?
Probably a flight risk.
Yeah, the judge denied it.
Yeah, but he's not. He was found not guilty on all the serious charges.
On the racketeering, but he was
but
he's still got.
All he got in trouble for was prostitution across the state lines.
Right.
Well,
which probably has time served already.
I think because he was considered a flight risk because he has so much money.
Right, but he wouldn't have to go anywhere now because he's already.
I'm the one that kept him in jail.
Let him out.
Just tell him the judge denied his bond.
So I think he's still waiting on
sentencing
for that.
That's even worse.
So he's still waiting. That's the whole thing.
Right.
Like now you're waiting. But yeah, like you said, he may have time served. They may, a month from now go whenever his thing's set for. I forget what it is. Because remember, it wound up being the original date that they wanted for his sentencing. But I forget what day it was.
I feel like it's October or something.
It might be.
October?
Yeah. So
I think so.
No, it says he's not in jail.
He's not?
I just Googled, is Diddy in jail? No, Sean Diddy Combs is not currently in jail. While he was held in federal detention following his conviction of 2 counts of prostitution-related charges, he was released pending his sentencing hearing, which is set for October.
Right. So
he has to go. Still in.
That's what I thought, because they would have pictures of him by now.
I remember reading the story saying that the judge denied the bond. Maybe it's changed since then. I didn't follow it really.
So if they let him out, and then he has to go back for a sentencing hearing, and then even if they say, all right, you get 2 years, you already served 1.5. Yeah, you go back for the whatever.
This says that he is currently in federal custody at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. And Gio, you're right. He is currently waiting sentencing, which is scheduled for October 3rd.
Yeah, because I remember the day it happened, they're like, Diddy could walk today.
Yeah,
when he first
if he was,
but also I remember them saying October 3rd because that was the date they initially said, and they were like, no, blah blah blah. Then they said, yeah, October 3rd is when we'll sentence.
Oh, why is Carmen's Google different? I don't know what to believe.
Yeah, I don't know.
And again, this wasn't like a news article or anything like that. This is just the AI
overview.
Yeah, the AI is shifty.
AI. Oh, I have to tell you the funniest thing. AI has not. It is not perfected yet because it does silly things like that. If you ask it if it's in jail, if it's not technically in jail, it'll tell you no, it's not in jail.
Then you could say, "Why did you tell me it was in jail?" Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
here's the article. Yeah,
right.
This is from CBS News, and this says that while Combs was acquitted of the most severe charges after a 7-week trial, he was denied bail ahead of sentencing.
That is so weird.
I don't know what's going on.
So he'll be sentenced, blah, 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 confirmed remote hearing, blah, 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 July 8th, and then August 29th. And yeah, there's a bunch of different dates on here.
Think of all the people that have
October 3rd. Sorry, that's the actual date.
All the people that have been involved in prostitution, of going to prostitution. I mean, just in Vegas, where it's not legal in Vegas, by the way.
No, parts of Nevada.
All the people that have gone to prostitutes over the years, Diddy has probably served the longest time for, and that's because he brought him over the state line. But still, it's how, I mean, he's not really being punished for the crimes that he committed.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, it's the same like we were talking about with OJ. Yeah. They were like, well, you got off on the murder charge, but we're going to get you on kidnapping because you went and took your Heisman back, whatever. So what happened with this lady? So she was, given happy endings or accused of giving happy endings?
They said that they have her on tape offering to commit acts of prostitution.
4 years and she's been in jail.
But at 4 years she's not even been sentenced. She's just been trapped in jail for 4 years.
And can you imagine? You're foreign. You have no idea.
Well, then the article is about them digging deep into what her whole process was of getting here and being trafficked here and having to kick money up to the boss that she calls him. And so all those girls. So I'm starting to believe now that most of those girls are human trafficked. I thought they were all just driving Cadillacs.
Yeah.
But so, they were this lady said she kicks money up to the boss, but probably doesn't even know who the boss is.
Yeah, but there's also a lot of it is, go to America and you'll get a job and then you can get your family over here. And meanwhile, they're like, get in the cage, and doing that. And then all your money is going to, whoever the boss is and stuff. And they were like, is my family coming? No. And if they do, we're having them do this too.
And I was reading the article. They said that that Chad Kronisher was trying to help this situation out with not specifically her, but this new program that they're doing. And that it all goes back to a married couple that ran several massage parlors in the metropolis of Lutz, right here in this area.
How you like that?
I would love that.
Oh.
And I guess I remember reading that story. They got busted a couple of years ago, and husband and wife team. And I always thought that would be something that I would like to own.
Oh. I thought you were going to want to go to husband and
Oh,
wife.
I definitely. Not the husband and wife. No.
In case radio doesn't
Bill,
pan out.
Jane, let's go.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I would love to have a bunch of those little operations that just run on their own. And I just collect checks.
Yeah.
I don't ever have to go there. I don't have to talk to anybody. They just kick money up to the boss. That would be nice. But it's still illegal, so we're not getting into that business.
A business that I've been looking into, laundry mats. They say they like run themselves. You have to keep them clean. You know what I mean? Like there's little maintenance and stuff that you have to do, but they basically run themselves and they're like recession proof.
Yeah. The crazy thing is you say laundry mats and in your head you go, who's using laundry mats? So many people are still using laundry mats.
You said you thought who's using laundry mats. When I heard it, I had flashbacks and cold chills of having to use the laundromat.
Yeah.
That was the worst
in the
ever.
world.
Can I tell you? So I have not had to use a laundromat, but I can imagine because I lived in an apartment that was right next door was the laundry room, and it had washers and dryers in there. It was walk out my front door, walk 5 steps to the right, open that door. I hated doing laundry there. Like I never. Just walking 5 steps. I was like, this is the worst. I don't want to do it. I would wait until my laundry. I'd be wearing like free shirts that I got from the radio station just so I didn't have to do laundry. I can't imagine getting in your car, driving down the street, doing all this. Brutal.
The one when I moved to St. Pete from Sarasota, there was a laundromat by the Publix. It was literally right in the area that we were just at for the beach bash.
Yeah.
And the laundromat, they would do pay per pound. So
that's how I did it. Yeah.
So I would literally just throw my laundry in trash bags, take it up there. They would weigh it. It would cost like $8 or $10 back then, because you know what I mean.
Right.
And then they would just do my laundry, fold it, and I'd come pick it up.
Yep. Yeah,
that's
what I
way
did.
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that guy was smelling your laundry.
Yeah.
That's what I did when I lived in New York by myself.
Smelled laundry.
It smelled laundry. I would just drop it off and drop it off in a big laundry bag and pick it up in a big laundry bag, folded. Perfect.
That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, but I'll tell you though, I have memories of being a kid at a laundromat. Nothing's more boring than being in a laundromat.
Oof.
It's hot. It stinks. It's got that laundromat smell to it. And
there's always a busted TV with like the Price is Right is playing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also,
old magazines.
Contrary to what they tell us in commercials, Beyonce's not sitting in there in her underwear.
Yeah.
No, it's always the same weird. There's always weird people and.
My mother sold Tupperware for a while, and she was so good at it. We had a car from Tupperware, which she was a manager.
Wild.
Yeah, and it was a station wagon. It was great because it had air conditioning, so it was awesome. And they would give her these giant bags to carry all the Tupperware in, like to the Tupperware parties. And then those giant bags became our laundry bags, and they never had like real handles on them, so you had to lug them. Oh God, nightmares.
Oof.
See, those are the reasons why I spoil my kids. My kids will never drag laundry anywhere. I don't know. Maybe they should. Am I missing out? Maybe I should be making them drag laundry.
It builds character.
Who does their laundry?
My wife.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, it's my wife has a thing where she like it's almost relaxing to her,
Right.
You know, so she does a lot of laundry.
It's like Joe in the cans. It's relaxing to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Is that it,
enjoy
Joe?
Yeah,
You've convinced your wife that it's relaxing? Just like you
Yeah,
convinced
no.
Joe?
She's like so relaxed doing.
So I came home
Joe,
from
the video guy for a radio show, it's part of his job to do the trash and walk the dogs.
yes.
Yeah.
Listen, don't ruin my gig.
Uh-huh.
I came home from the Bowen Beach Bash and I brought my bag right into the laundry room and put all of my laundry right into the washing machine. I was going to do all my laundry and she came in. She goes, "What are you doing?" And I go, "I'm doing my laundry." And she goes, "You don't have any idea what you're doing." And I go, "Who doesn't know how to do
right
the
in
laundry?"
the process, Michael.
It's a process, and
Yeah.
I was not following the process correctly. Evidently, this new soap that we have from Buff City, you have to put the soap in first. What's the difference?
Yeah.
What's the difference if
Well-
you put the soap on top of the clothes or underneath the clothes?
You're talking to a guy who buys laundry pods
Yeah.
because his wife likes to pour laundry detergent like she's at a Diddy freak off with baby oil. She's just dumping it and going crazy and stuff. It's unbelievable. And then she tells me that I'm not getting my stuff clean. I go, I'm not tackling sheep out in the yard, and you know what I mean? Like I'm not working in trees and there's
Working the
sap on me.
fields.
I don't change my own oil and stuff. I go, I wear a shirt for 4 hours in the morning and then I take it off.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, come on. It's
Yeah.
not, it doesn't need to be that. Yes, I do quick wash. Is that okay? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was basically what I went through. So I started to do it, and all I did was put the soap in. I almost put the soap in after as opposed to before, and it's dry soap. It's powder, and she dismissed me from the laundry room. She was
Oh.
like, "Just go." Just
So
go.
that's why, because like I make my own laundry detergent and it's a powder. You have to dilute it because otherwise you're risking like it staining your clothes because it will get concentrated and just sit there.
Yeah, I know, but once that thing is filled with water, it
shakes out.
Yeah, and I had hardly, Carmen. I had maybe a quarter of the thing filled with laundry, and that's all I was putting in there. There would have been 50 gallons of water in there. 50 maybe is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I get it if you have a Christian Dior blouse or something, whatever, but I don't think it's gonna ruin my Anthrax t-shirt. I think
My
I'll
DXL
You might
shorts.
be
yeah, I think I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. your Air Jordan shorts that you've had since '83.
Right. If they didn't
Yeah.
get disintegrated by now.
Yeah.
We had more discussion about my wardrobe yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She
What's to discuss?
well, I said to her, "Listen to me. You can't I'm asking you for help. I'm coming to you and saying I
need
agree
help.
with you. I'm telling you, I am not dressing for fashion. I am dressing for comfort during the show. You want me to wear something, go get it. Go buy it. I'll pay for it. Go
But
buy it."
also, we've all seen you whenever you go out and do stuff. You dress up a little bit.
Yeah. Like I can.
It's not like you're wearing that
No,
to
no.
Council Oak. You know what I mean?
Right. Like when we go out to
But-
dinner, obviously I'll dress nice.
If they would let him, he would.
oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I have before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
No, but I'm just saying if there's really only a couple of places for fat guys to buy clothes. You're either going to Dillard's in their fat guy section, which isn't very big, or the DXL store, which every fat guy has to wear the same clothes because there's only one fat guy clothes store.
Yeah.
So I bought a couple of things online, but that you can never tell what's going to fit right, what's going to be good. So we'll see how it goes.
And there's only so many shirts that you can button down shirts that can have flames on it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
All right.
It's tough, Carmen. It's
What-
not as easy as you think.
What's her vision? Like, what does she see you wearing in here on?
I don't think she cares about in here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's like when you go out in public with her.
Day-to-day.
we spend a lot of time together,
Yeah.
right? I mean, now that she works so much, I don't get to see her so much during the day. But I would get off the air, and then I'd be with her, and we're hanging out, doing stuff, going to lunch and stuff. So then she would look at me with a slight disgust.
Right.
So I don't know, but she wants me to dress like Pete. I'm not doing that.
No.
I'll look like that pimp.
Wait,
I don't know, Carmen. You think Pete dresses nice?
not particularly.
Right. Like that's
Like-
not a style I'm going after.
I feel like you guys already dressed very similar.
Yeah.
Jeans and a black t-shirt.
Also-
everywhere you
Well,
go.
she's talking about like everyday wear.
Also, I mean, what do you and Pete have in common?
We're both fat and bald.
How
But,
much are
like,
you
he-
doing with that? You know what I mean? Like I've always pointed out, you look at Brad Pitt or Ryan Reynolds and you're like, that's a cool outfit. What is that? Jeans and a t-shirt?
Right.
You know what I mean?
They
If
make
you're
it look
in
cool.
great shape, if you're in great shape and you're a handsome guy, you can put on anything and be like, man, that guy looks good.
Right. There's no fat bald guys that you go, man, I want to look like that guy.
Yeah.
And Pete also owns a business and is doing like meetings throughout the day. Like
he's Pimp Meetings. He's wearing shorts and a t-shirt for his meetings and selling Ferraris.
But that's what I'm saying. Like he may have to dress up a little nicer than you because of his business, but in reality, like there's no reason for you to dress up.
Yeah. Exactly.
What's
I
his
should have
name?
married you.
Robert Herjavec, is that right?
Herjavec, yeah.
Yeah, he was talking about how when he first met Mark Cuban, and Mark Cuban in a room full of people in suits was wearing a t-shirt and jeans and stuff. And he said, be aware of the guy in the t-shirt.
Yeah.
He goes, because after I got to know him a little bit, he goes, why do you dress like that? You don't dress up? And he goes, because I can.
Yeah.
He's a billionaire. You know what I mean? And he's a smart guy, and he knows that. I'm usually more impressed by that. If somebody is dressed down and they kind of control the environment and stuff, you're like, this guy knows what he's doing, and he doesn't have to wear a suit.
Yeah.
You don't want to walk in and have your surgeon wearing a food stained t-shirt or anything like that, or tank top.
Well, let me ask you this. This is something we were talking about yesterday about tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
Is that we were telling my son, I was talking to my son and his girlfriend about having tattoos, and her mother said no neck or face tattoos, and I was like, oh, that's what I said, no face tattoos for Joey. And then we started talking about how tattoos don't really make a difference anymore, because if you went to a doctor and your doctor came in, heart surgeon, had a full sleeve, would you be like, I can't have this guy do my, I don't care. This guy's pretty cool.
Normalized.
Yeah, totally. No.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, if he had always tired tattooed on his eyes, I might go.
Oh no!
I might go.
Shaky hands across his forehead.
I don't know about that.
The face tattoo is still extreme, though. If my doctor had face tattoos, I'd be like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, face
tattoo
is
would be
still
bad,
pretty out there.
I'm assuming you got your medical license in prison.
I noticed that one of those guitars has been moved. The red one.
Switched like to a different spot, or
just it's out. It's moving a little. It's turned out a little bit. Like it's just baffling me how that would happen unless somebody touched it, and nobody in this room touched it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But not Lord knows
Did
what
you
my
move
son
the
does.
TV to do something?
Only Joe could fit his tiny hands.
Yep.
Yeah,
I don't know what my son had extension cords and lights out in the backyard last night. They were doing some photo shoot, something last night, and there was all sorts of. I woke up this morning and my barbecue is in pictures.
Oh boy!
Maybe they took the guitar for.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Photo
Maybe
shoot.
maybe it was part of a prop. Yeah, just use the autographed Twisted Sister guitar. That's no problem.
Kids love it.
How dare you?
Yeah. Oh,
JJ French will not stand for this.
JJ French is still one of my favorite interviews we've ever done because I've never seen less of a rock star before in my life.
Right?
Less of a rock star.
And took himself very seriously.
Oh, man. All right. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. Today is a day you can win $1,000 an hour starting at 8 o'clock with the Mike Calta Vacay Payday. We'll give you those keywords. Keep listening. You get the keyword. You put it in the app, and you can win $1,000. Met several people over the weekend that won the $1,000.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, guys like I won $1,000, and then won tickets to this. And it's pretty easy to win stuff on the show. Especially, we'll just give it to you if you really want it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. We try to play the stupid games and stuff to make it entertaining, but the truth is, I'd rather just give everybody everything. It just moves right along. Dom will join us in the 9 o'clock hour to take your legal calls, as he does every Tuesday. And when we come back from break, Carmen will tell you what we have to give away, and we'll play Sporkle next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
Yes.
What do we have to give away today?
So we have tickets for Falling in Reverse, Little Big Town,
Yeah.
Blink-182,
Okay.
Adam Sandler,
Yeah.
Cage the Elephant,
Legends.
A Day to Remember in Yellow Card,
Uh-huh.
and Papa Roach.
Falling in Reverse, is that anything good? Anybody like that?
Nah, it's kind of screamo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, just curious. Okay, let's do it right now. A little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. Carmen, what are we playing today?
All right, so today we're going to be playing bands ending in 6 letters.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to give you the beginning of a band's name. You're going to give me the missing word that is 6 letters.
All right.
Okay?
This seems easy enough.
This will be
What?
This will be 3 in a row for Mike.
It won't.
Wait, if you
Yeah.
were to win today, that would be a third
it
win.
will be.
Yeah, Mike's
Third win.
going for
Yeah,
3
yeah.
in a row. Don't say it.
We'll get 3 in a row.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Geo activated.
All right. Bands ending in 6 letters. Here we go.
Great at this.
Soul.
Asylum.
Geo. Massive.
Attack.
Mike. Peter and the test tube.
Babies.
Mike. Limp.
Biscuit.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Galvin.
Oh man.
Alice in
Chains.
Geo. A perfect.
Circle.
Geo. Bill Haley and his
Comets.
Mike. The Black.
Crows.
Yes.
Idiot.
Galvin. Harvey.
Danger.
Mike.
Weinstein. That's what I was gonna say.
That's not a good band. That's not a good band.
Sunny Day Real.
Estate.
Galvin. Rascals.
Flash.
Geo. Savage.
Garden.
Geo.
I gotta give you credit, Carmen. This is
Yeah.
pretty hard. And
Yeah,
I think
I
you're
know.
nailing it pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
They might be
Giants.
Mike. My morning.
Glory. No. I know what it is now.
My morning
Jacket.
is what I was looking for.
Damn it.
No point. Pap. We're halfway there.
I really wanted
All right.
Limp Biscuit.
Gavin has 3 points on the
biscuits.
board, and Michael and Gio are both tied. They have 5.
Oh.
All right.
Are you still off the rails?
Huh?
You still off the rails?
No, I'm back. I'm back, baby.
You said biscuits.
I know. I really want biscuits. I really want biscuits now. Stop it.
All right. Bands ending in 6 letters. Here we go. Atomic. Atomic blank.
Number.
I don't know.
Atomic kitten.
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 Kitten. Bare naked.
Ladies.
Geo. The human.
League.
Mike. Naughty by.
Nature.
Galvin. Emerson Lake
Palmer.
and Pap.
That was Gio.
That was
Galvin.
I'm sorry, Galvin.
I didn't even answer. Did not even answer.
Galvin gets the
It
point.
was Geo.
I mean, I'll
Jesus
take
Christ.
it. Did not even answer.
Snow.
Patrol.
Geo. Twisted.
Sister.
Geo.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait.
Point Gio.
Yes. The Rolling.
Stones.
Pap.
I have no idea. Everybody said it at the same time.
Tie.
I feel like I was first.
I felt like I was
I
first.
felt like I was first.
Yeah.
You guys suck.
No point.
No point. Taking back.
Sundays.
That was Geo.
Geo.
Is it? Yeah.
Sunday.
Yep. I know. I said Sundays.
Tommy.
Two-tone.
Mike.
Oh man.
Matchbox.
20.
Galvin. And Pap. We're on the last 3.
Should have got Rolling Stone.
It's a close game. Galvin has 6 points on the board. Michael has 7, and Gio is your leader right now. He's winning by 2 with 9.
Oh, man.
Listen, I may be wrong, but I have me as 7.
I have you as 6.
Okay. I'll take it because I might be wrong.
Okay.
Okay. Bands ending in 6 letters. Last 3. Here we go. Alabama.
Shakes.
Geo.
Shuts the door.
Streak Slayer. Judas.
Priest.
Geo.
That was me.
Yeah, I'd give it to
Who
Galvin.
cares?
Galvin.
Galvin.
Because me and KK Downing care.
And your last one.
You guys can have it. Go ahead.
Stone Temple.
Pilots.
I refuse.
Nice.
Galvin.
God damn it.
Nice. And you took Rolling Stone from me.
Your
You
final
can have
score. Michael with 7 points on the board. Galvin ahead by 1 with 8. And Gio is your triumphant champion today. He won with 10.
Shout out to the chat. They're pulling for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, eat a
Why
W.
am I the bad guy?
Eat a W.
Why am I the bad guy?
They don't want anybody to succeed.
Man.
Streak Slayer. That feels good.
All right. Enjoy it. What are the year totals?
Nah, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
We just said it yesterday.
Just add one to Gio's.
It's my 13th win of the year.
13.
13.
And what do I have, 75?
You have 76.
76. Thank you. Oh, Galvin, what do we have coming up in news?
Coming up in news today, Sky Traffic, Looney Clooney, and oh no, Theo.
Oh,
man.
What
poor
happened?
Theo.
I didn't do it.
I know, I wasn't blaming you for it. Also, we've got the Mike Calta Vacay Payday. Your chance to win $1,000 coming up starting at 8 o'clock. We'll give you the Bone keyword, and you'll put it in the Bone app, and you can win $1,000 that easily. And listen, did we pick a winner yet? Gio, pick a winner.
Line 6.
Line 6. Pick a different line.
Line 12.
12. Good morning. Who's this? You son of a bitch. Pick another one.
Line 4.
All right. Good morning. Who's this?
Robert.
Robert, you are the third winner this morning. I'm going to put you on hold. Carmen will grab you during the break, and you'll have your choice of tickets. Okay, sir?
Thanks. Love you guys.
All right. Thank you, pal. He's on line 4, Carmen.
Got it.
Yeah, the guy who emailed me on my personal Facebook to tell me the phone lines were busy during Sporkle, I don't know what you want from me.
Wait.
That's what happens. We're a
They
very
are?
popular show.
Oh.
He says, I'm calling, and it rings busy. Yes, that's what happens when phone lines are busy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you want me to do about it, sir.
I was just letting you know.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. All right, we'll take a quick break. Galvin, as your news, we'll do it next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Right now, though, for us, we have to check in with Galvin. But first, before we get to news, can I bring some up?
Yeah.
A couple of things I want to remind everybody of.
Mm-hmm.
We're on Instagram at the Mike Calta Show, and I put up some stuff on there this morning and last night. There's a clip up there of me and Steve-O talking about our matching tattoos. I put a clip up this morning of something talking to Gio about something. But anyway, they're all up there on our Instagram at the Mike Calta Show if you want to go follow it. And there was something else about Instagram I was going to tell you. Anyway, you know that, Carmen, especially we give Kayla a hard time because she had her brand.
We?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just me now? Me? I'm the only one? I'm the only one? Oh, please.
If you can find at any point in any of the recordings, which record everything, us talking about Kayla, let me know, because it's definitely always been you.
It's only me. I'm the only one that's ever talked about it, on or off the air, about Kayla's brand.
Yes, you should be. That's a statement you're making right there.
I'm asking the
No,
question.
it's not a question. It's a statement. It is only you.
I feel like
You
I
were
started out saying
liars.
she was ahead of her time because now everybody says
Yes.
brand. And she
Well.
was the first person I remember saying that.
You said her and that other do-nothing Sam.
No, I did not.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
Sam.
No.
I love
Yeah.
Sam. Sam has a brand. I don't know what it is, but she's got a baby brand. Oh, I don't even know what I was going to say anymore.
All right, you don't like Kayla, and you want to tell us why?
Yeah.
I like Kayla. I felt like it was a little pompous for her to claim that she had a brand so early in her stages here at the radio station.
Okay.
Now somebody has followed suit with that.
Oh.
There is somebody else who is way ahead of themselves on having a brand that now has what they like to call a fan base. Who on this station has a fan base?
You.
Well, I mean, like who would be saying that they have a fan base now that I'm finding annoying?
Spike on the mic.
That would drive me insane. That would drive me. He is utterly useless. Funny as all hell. Funny,
Right,
makes
right.
me laugh. I like hearing him on the show, but really, in real life, just a useless man.
All right.
I did get over the weekend a Galvin, why don't you like me?
Yeah.
And I said to him, I go, Spike, I like you. I go, if I didn't like you, I wouldn't talk to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I would just be like, and would go the other way. I like Spike
I also like Spike. Yeah, I think he's funny.
as much as you like Kayla.
No.
I think Corey got. It's weird, like confrontations that happen when you like are around the staff. Corey's like, "Why'd you call me a pussy the other day when I was with my dog?"
You forget that people listen to the show.
I told him, I don't know. I thought it was funny at the time. I like Corey. Yeah.
I get it.
I can't tell you how many times people come to me and they're like, "Hey, I love the show. I called in one time," and I go, "Ugh, I can't know
Yeah.
what's coming next." I don't know, you
Corey
hung
is
up on me? Or?
Corey's always super helpful. Anytime you need anything, he's willing to help
Yes.
out. And I called him a pussy.
Yeah.
That makes me a bad person.
What did he do?
What do you
Because
mean?
you
Why
had
did-
my doll.
He has
Yeah.
my-
Oh yeah.
And I go,
yeah,
"What
yeah.
a pussy."
Yeah. Save the day with his medication.
Yeah.
Really
And,
did.
yeah.
Monica.
No, Monica has way more of a case to have a fan base because she's got so many enemies.
Monica
she needs
was
to have some on her side.
Monica was drinking so much over the weekend, 3 separate times. She goes, "Oh, is this your wife?"
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, Monica was fun.
Oh, she was drinking.
I was in
She
the
was the
pool with
best.
Monica.
Yeah.
She was having a good
Yeah.
time. I'll give you this person has named their fan base.
Oh, okay.
I will give you the name of the fan base, and then maybe you can figure out who the person is. Like if Carmen had the Carmenites.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
These are the disciples.
Oh, wow. Big time.
Look at this. Start printing t-shirts.
Yep.
I got to be honest with you, though. I love it. I love it. Disciples
Jeez.
is great.
Wow.
Dizzy's got a fan base,
Oh, nice.
according to him.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
According to him. Yeah. Disciples.
Big time.
Oh, that makes me laugh. Well, he's got a brand. So, anybody watching Shark Week?
No.
It sucks.
Yeah, I didn't really see any reason to.
It used to be so good. They used to have, I don't know. Now it's just dumb. But although I did watch last night.
Who is this year's host?
Nobody.
Oh, really?
Nobody yet.
Because I remember like Cena did it,
Yeah,
and
like
Andy
Momoa did it
Samberg
one
did
year.
it.
Yeah, it's nobody that I've seen so far. It's pretty much garbage. They are like, I just like if they just get in the water and show sharks. They're doing now what back in the day, who would have won, the mega shark or the mega crocodile? So what they're doing is they're going to a crocodile and they're having it attack things, and they're seeing if the pressure is more than when the shark attacks. It's so dumb.
Yeah.
It's like not. But the one thing they did show last night was they had shark attacks, and they had actual footage from the shark attacks, but not the bites. But
Right.
they had a woman that was bit in. I would imagine it was somewhere near Fort Walton, like up in that area,
Okay.
because it was Walton County.
It happens a lot.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So she was in the water waist high. This is a woman's 911 call that they play. Listen to this. I don't have the call, but she said, we're at the beach and a woman just got attacked by a shark. And she goes, I think her hand is off.
Oh.
And it bit her also in the thigh and the vagina.
Oh.
It gave her the old vagina bite.
Oh.
Yeah. But by the way, great name for a death metal band, Vagina Bite.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. So yeah, it and then they dragged her on shore, and they had all the video footage of it live happening. So they drag her on shore, and the worst part about it is like I just was. The husband was there with her, and they had no. They were on the beach. They were 400 yards in from the land. So one cop with a rescue pack had to run all the way down there and try to do his best with tourniquets and stuff.
I just imagine the shark had a red MAGA hat on and grabbed her right by the.
Oh, yeah. It's Gulf America.
When I was up in Destin, there was a woman with her daughter. And listen, there's certain things you go, okay, well, don't do that. You know, whenever somebody dies, whenever they skydive, you go, I mean,
Yeah.
she was with her daughter. She didn't know how to swim. It was dark, and she went in the water with her 9-year-old daughter.
No.
9-year-old daughter went away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They never found her.
Yeah. That's awful.
It's like you're putting yourself in a bad position. The girl that goes up to Mike Tyson's room at 2:30 in the morning,
Right.
you're putting yourself in a bad position.
Carmen,
You know
let
what I
me
mean?
ask you a question. You there?
Yeah.
Okay. As a woman, now I don't mean as a whore or as a. Like,
Wait,
It's good to preface with that.
Yeah.
as
Okay.
a woman,
Uh-huh.
could you picture having sex with Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
You could?
Yeah.
Like that's hot to you?
I mean,
I here's what I think. I think it's scary. Like I'd be afraid that he'd be a monster, or is that good for a woman? You're like, yeah, attack it.
so I don't think so. Well, only because his voice and like now that he's done like interviews and stuff, like
Right.
I don't see him as the boxer. I see him as this like
Sweet
sweet old
character,
man.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it kind of takes that away.
That aggression that you know that he has, is that hot to you, or does that scare you? Because if I was a woman, I'd be like, I'm afraid of that.
No, that's hot.
Yeah.
That means
Really?
he can take care of you.
Yeah. He's
he'll
drilling
protect. Yeah, as long as he doesn't turn it on you.
Well,
Right.
that's the
Yeah,
thing. That's
that's-
what we're thinking of. Is like
Right.
he gets a little too into it, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden he's biting too
it.
hard.
Yeah, Biden.
You know,
Biting
then
the
And I
air.
also feel like he's gonna start like a diesel engine, and then when he's done, he's just gonna get up and go finish.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm a pugilist.
yeah, I'm done. And you're like in the middle of it.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't think so. I think, again, also with him getting older, I feel like he has like probably like more of a soft spot
Yeah.
and not so much aggression.
He wants to make love to you now.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, he doesn't want to put you through the wall.
I feel like he wants to put everybody through a wall.
Let's kiss.
Yeah.
He's so celebrated, you forget that he's a convicted rapist that spent 3 years in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think about
Oh, yeah.
that.
Maybe I'm not going up to his room.
There are many parts of his life. You know what I mean? You have the young punk kid, whatever. Then you have the kid who went to Custom Auto and became a champion at 19 years old, heavyweight champion of the world. Then the whole Robin Givens thing. Then the whole
that guy that killed his pigeon. Don't forget that.
Yeah. Gonna eat your children, all that stuff. And then the Buster Douglas stuff. And then after that, then the prison time. Then after getting out of prison. Yeah, there's a lot of chapters to his life, man.
He's not a good person, but we all like, oh, yeah, Mike Tyson, this is great. And like he's celebrated. And it's weird that he's been able to shake all the baggage that comes with him because not everybody can do that.
At the Super Bowl, when the Super Bowl was here, I went to eat dinner at Meat Market, and I got up to go to the bathroom, and Mike Tyson was sitting there at a table eating. And when you see that tattoo in person, you're like, oh, that's Mike Tyson. I mean, I've met him before, but and he was so sweet when I met him. And I said to him, I met him, and I went to take a picture with him, and he pushed his face up against my face. And I was like, I can't believe I'm touching cheeks with Mike Tyson, and he smells great. And I told him about it, and he goes, "Well, you thought I was going to bite your ear?" I go, "Yeah, I did."
A lot like the Almost Famous, we're 20,000 feet over whatever, blah, 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 and we're all about to die.
Yeah.
There was an article I remember reading about Mike Tyson, the guy who went to interview him and stuff. It started out, and he said, I'm sitting in a diner in New York, and Mike Tyson has a fork to my eye. Because he did something, whatever, and he pulled him over and put a fork to his eye and was like, don't say that stuff, this and that.
Nothing you could do.
Yeah.
There's nothing you could do to Mike Tyson.
And Tyson was the first, face tattoo. Like, my God, how can you believe he got a face tattoo? Now,
lunatic.
Now
just showing us. Yeah.
Everybody does that.
Yeah.
I mean, what could make him more aggressive looking than that face tattoo?
Yeah.
I mean, imagine having to fight Mike Tyson. Now he's looking at you with that tribal tattoo on his face.
So do you know that little Russian, what is he, Khabib or whatever his name is, the little one?
Hezbollah.
Hezbollah,
Yeah.
that's it, Hezbollah.
Not Hezbollah. Hezbollah is the terrorist. It's Hezbollah or whatever it is. Yeah.
Who is a 20-something, 30-something
He's
year old, whatever.
30-something.
Did you ever see whenever he was on with Mike Tyson? Mike Tyson could not understand that he wasn't a baby.
Yeah.
And he was picking up and kissing him on the
Did
neck and
they
stuff.
see what they ask him about that? They go, when you had that little guy, the Hezbollah, and he goes, oh, Hezbollah, yeah. And he goes, when you had him, did you know? He goes, I thought he was a baby. I was kissing him. And he goes, I love babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
so
weird. That's
wild.
a 30-year-old man getting kissed by Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Well, I guess Mike Tyson's kissing me. There's nothing I can do.
There's nothing you can do about
Especially
it.
him.
Sit back and enjoy it. Yeah. If Mike Tyson would have started kissing me when we put our faces together, I would have just had to take it.
Let it happen.
Well, there's that joke that Damon Wayans said. He goes, Mike Tyson's so tough. If Mike Tyson got you in a headlock and said, I'm going to blank you, whatever, the toughest thing you could say back is, for how long?
Oh, Carmen.
Yeah.
You know how you try to convince me that I'm rich?
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I'm poor right now.
Aw.
Oh,
I wasn't saying
is
it
your
for
brand not
sympathy.
going well?
My disciples have let me down.
Oh.
I came home and I have I need to get my driveway pressure washed, my whole back door area.
Joe?
No.
All right. I do have a pressure washer, Michael.
You do have a pressure
Yes, I
washer?
do.
Oh man, we might have to add to your duties, Joe.
Okay.
I have black stained water stain on the drain that's on the roof, and I was like, I have to get this pressure washer. It looks disgusting, and it's all dirty back here. So I was like, all right, I'm going to do that. Then I went back outside, and one of my screens just popped out of the goddamn screen enclosure. Now I got to do that.
Falling
That's a
apart.
priority. And my back door is
Yes,
not
the
working.
screen
The
door,
screen
Michael.
door is broken.
Yeah.
I think Joe broke the screen door.
No, I definitely did not.
Oh,
You
somebody
got to do
broke it.
this, or you got to call somebody to do
Well, I
this.
gotta call.
Yeah.
I gotta pay
Do
for
it.
somebody to do all this.
Right.
Oh.
right.
When you gotta,
The
when you
screen by my big pool and outside kitchen.
listen, the
It's
screen is 13 feet up in the sky. It's the higher it is, the more expensive it is to get
Oh,
replaced.
my high screen for my big pool and my
You're
big
right.
man.
So high in the sky.
You're a real jerk. I'm looking for a little sympathy. It's all I want is a little
The
sympathy.
struggle is real, Carmen.
Gio, how's your screen around your pool?
Yeah.
Don't have a pool, Joe.
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I got my screen. I got the bamboo pushing my screen out, which means that Tom has to shave the bamboo back this weekend. Then I have to have their screen replaced. Then I have to have the pressure washing done. I'm going to be broke.
My tropical garden around my big pool.
How much did you spend on those sunglasses you bought?
$125.
Oh my God!
What are you
sunglasses?
I need them.
Yeah, you can get big dumb sunglasses off of Amazon for like $15.
I know,
And you
but
don't even wear them.
so I wore them this weekend, and I really felt the benefit of having them. It was very sunny out, and then I can't find them. I lost them somewhere at the hotel.
Can I tell you the sunglasses that I was wearing at the hotel that I get many compliments on? I love telling people 2 for $20. 2 for $20. That's
Here's
what
my problem.
Yeah.
And I am with you. Most of the sunglasses I have are cheap, and for those reasons. But the problem is, you may have noticed, I have a very large, wide head.
I know, but those actually the ones I bought are specifically for big head
That's
people.
what I bought. This company that sells them for wide-headed people, and they're nice. But see, not only are they wide, but they're thick on the side, so that it looks like it's not like a little string on the side.
Mine
of
are wide and they're big.
Yeah.
I like the bigger,
like Harry Carey.
Yeah.
Well, I ordered new sunglasses, so there you go.
All right.
Now
Well, you'll be able to see your
can't
screen.
pressure wash now because I got
Be able to see your high screen real nice.
just want a little sympathy.
Well, look for it somewhere else.
Ladies and gentlemen, time to check in with Galvin. He's got today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's top story, the FAA said it will investigate an incident that occurred between a Delta regional jet and a B-52 aircraft.
Oh.
Yeah, on Friday, a Delta regional jet on approach to Minot, North Dakota, made an aggressive maneuver to avoid a mid-air collision with a B-52 bomber, according to a Delta pilot. All of a sudden, we jerk really hard to the right. We just kept taking more turns, and he gets on the announcement and says, I'm sorry, everybody. I'll explain everything once we've landed safely. That's according to...
Is that going to make you feel any better? You don't know why it's happening?
That was according to a passenger, Monica Green, that was talking to ABC News. The flight, operated by SkyWest, had departed from Minneapolis. On the ground, the pilot apologized to the passengers for the abrupt move and explained the situation. Minot is home of an Air Force base with B-52 bombers.
Somebody was practicing.
Yeah, or somebody didn't tell people what their flight pattern was going to be or whatever, I guess, but head-on collision with the B-52 almost.
If I looked out the window and just saw one of those, I'd have a heart attack.
For sure. More plane news. At least 25 children were among the 27 dead pulled from scorched buildings after a Bangladesh Air Force jet on a training mission crashed into a college and school campus, officials said. Yeah, with 88 people being treated in the hospital, the military said the plane experienced a mechanical failure.
Yeah. Right into a school?
Right into a school, yeah. Right into a school campus, yeah. This is pretty crazy going on right now. Hillsborough County, a viral door kicking trend took a dangerous turn when 2 Florida teens fired an airsoft gun at a home before fleeing.
Now, what is this? I read about this, but I don't know what the trend is.
So it's people going up and knocking on the door, or kicking on the door and stuff. But they did it when it's kind of ding dong ditch, but you're just knocking, scaring people, doing a cop knock kind of thing. And then they shot an airsoft gun too. And, Ring Doorbell has video footage of it and stuff. Deputies within Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office say they responded to a home in Riverview on Friday for reports of unknown juveniles roaming the neighborhood around 10:40 p.m. Ring Doorbell footage captures 2 juveniles from the group, one wearing a ski mask, approaching a home.
They're going to get shot.
Exactly.
They're going to get shot.
Kicking the front door, firing an airsoft gun, and fleeing the scene.
These kids are so stupid because I saw the video too. And if you pull up your Ring camera, there's a guy at my door with a gun trying to come in.
Right. That's all you need to see. A guy with a ski mask is enough. I don't even care if I see the gun. I see ski mask.
It's airsoft, but it looks like he's holding a real gun outside my door.
There's no time for you to stop and check and see what it is.
Unbelievable.
Right. And you know what goes right through your door? Bullets.
Yeah.
Ba 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 ba. You're done.
I don't know
and then when I find out it's an airsoft, I go,
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know how kids can be that. I mean, that's like next level stupidity.
I don't know like I was driving in yesterday in my development, and these two kids are riding the scooters. Everybody's got scooters now. One of them has one of those big 4-wheeled scooters that goes up on the grass, and he goes right up, and the other guy. The other kid is in the street going back and forth while I'm driving behind him.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be the old person complaining, but I wanted to take a picture and be like, if this is your stupid kid, he's going to end up getting hit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to tell the people in the community, but I don't want to be that rat that's ratting on the kids, you know what I mean? But I feel like, but anyway, if this was my house, there's no way I would have. I'm going to tell you right now, I love to be all tough guy. I got guns, blah, blah, but the minute I see that, I'm going to crap my pants and shoot through the door.
Yeah, well,
that's what's going to happen.
Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office is urging parents to speak to their children about the dangerous trend, which easily could end in tragedy.
And let me just tell you something. Your kids, my kids, are idiots. I know you want to think that your kid is smarter than this, but they're not. Have that conversation with them and let them roll their eyes and tell you, Mom, I would never do that. Because until you say it, they need to hear it from somebody. Do not do this stupid thing. I mean, I go inside all the time when my daughter always has friends over, and I go over and they got the phone suction cup to the door and they're doing stupid trends and dances and all that stuff. They're doing those things.
And it's also, your kid might be smart enough. You think normally, oh yeah, my kid's not going to do that. But then when he's around 5 other friends and they're all going, "Whoa, don't be a pussy,"
my daughter is the one telling your kids to go kick the door in. I know that for sure.
But it's not even kicking the door. The fact that he's holding a gun is like insane to me.
Yeah. The kids don't understand that everybody has guns in this state and people are dying to use them.
Oh, why did you shoot through the door? I don't know, because there was a guy with a face mask and a gun kicking my door in. I thought
I'd like to point out, as much as we would all probably do it, you cannot legally shoot through the door. I just want to say that.
But still, I mean, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's insane that these kids, but they don't know the consequences. They haven't learned consequences yet.
What if you have a double door? Like you have a screen door, porch, and then your door?
Technically, if they're through the first door, I think you'd be okay. I think so.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to deal with the legal stuff later. I'm not messing around.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Because, like, how scared would you be?
I would be scared at ski mask. I would be petrified of gun.
Plus, I just watched The Purge the other night.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, come on.
Dude, that's another thing. My daughter asked me yesterday. She goes, Dad, is it true there was a purge in Africa? And I go, yes, they do it once a year. And she goes, really? I go, no, you idiots. And I go, no, of course not. Yeah, those kids believe everything that they see on social media.
I got to tell you, for as crazy as those Purge movies are, they're pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
The first one was really good. And then they kind of...
The idea of it was really good.
Right. And that was the first one was with Ethan Hawke, right?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
And then I just watched one the other night that was, what's his name? The black-haired guy. He's in a bunch of different stuff. He was in Captain America. He's one of the guys that's in the elevator.
Yeah,
He's like the leader. I forget what his name is.
Flag is the guy who plays in the
He's
movie.
in really good shape. He was also
Frank,
in that...
Grillo.
Frank Grillo, yeah. And he's like protecting a senator and stuff. And there's just like crazy. And there's this group of 3 hot black girls that are all dressed up in like lingerie, but they got like scary masks on and they're dancing around with AK-47s. And I'm like, oh, this is wild. But it's also the store owner is on top of his store and they're coming back because she tried to like shoplift something and they caught her and and they're coming back and she's like telling them she's gonna kill him and stuff. If I'm on the roof, I'm just like bang, bang, bang. It's
But I
Purge.
thought in the Purge, you're allowed to do it for 24 hours. You're allowed to do community crimes.
No laws, no
laws. So the only thing, like I like the first one where the house just locks up and you're in there, but you can never protect against fire. If you just set the house on fire.
Yeah, true. But also, you know what happened there? Stupid kid let somebody
stupid
in.
Kids. Always a stupid kid.
Stupid kid.
Your kids are stupid, by the way. I just want to remind you. Mine are stupid.
All
and
kids.
yours are stupid. All kids are stupid.
We were stupid when we were kids.
If you're listening to this show and you're driving with your parents, you're stupid.
Yeah. The infamous Hunter Biden sat for an interview with a journalist named Andrew Callion. It lasted more than 3 hours and produced this gem. It was George Clooney who demanded that Jack Black break up Tenacious D.
What?
You remember why they broke up? They were doing a show last year, and a guy attempted to assassinate President Trump, and Jack's partner, Kyle Gass, suggested that any future gunman not miss Trump next time. 2 days later, Jack said he was blindsided by Kyle's comments and didn't condone it. They also canceled the rest of their tour and put any future projects on hold, where they remain to this day. And during an interview with Hunter, He revealed that he's actually, the interviewer revealed that he's actually friends with Jack. He said Clooney gave Jack a phone call telling him to split with Kyle and denounce him, or basically he'd be blacklisted.
Wow.
They sent Hunter that sent Hunter into a tirade against Clooney for his op-ed piece asking for Joe
But why
Biden.
did Clooney get involved with the Jack Black thing?
I don't know. Because he's an actor and he's the king of the actors. I don't know why. That's
But
what this guy is
why
saying.
would he be defending Trump?
No, he's telling him that that's a bad look and you gotta
Right,
get away
but
from
I
it.
mean-
I don't know whether he was trying to help Jack or what.
Yeah.
I don't know
Well-
whether any of this even happened, whatever.
Right.
But so then Hunter Biden went on a tirade against Clooney because of his op-ed asking for his dad, Joe Biden, to bow out of the presidential race.
Thanks, meth head. What? That's so funny that Hunter Biden knows all this stuff.
Well,
No. So
Oh.
the
The interviewer
interviewer
is
said
friends with
he's
Jack
friends
Black.
with Jack Black.
Gotcha.
And according to him, Jack Black told him it was Clooney that said that.
Right.
And then that made Hunter Biden go, yeah, I hate Clooney too because he's the one that told my dad to step down.
Oh, okay. I get it now.
yeah, I don't know why we all listen to George Clooney. Why everybody's listening to George Clooney for
handsome
everything.
and gorgeous.
He really
Yeah.
is gorgeous. Yeah,
And he's played a president in
Yeah.
movies and stuff. So
yeah. I don't know. I don't understand what authority he has over anybody. There's no way if George Clooney told me to vote for somebody or not vote for somebody, I'm taking his advice on it. And I love George Clooney.
yeah, but also I think if you're Jack Black and George Clooney calls you and he goes, "Hey, bro, this is a bad look. You need to separate yourself from that guy because otherwise people aren't going to want to work with you and stuff."
I know, but I don't. Do you consider Jack Black and George Clooney in the same realm? Like I picture George Clooney calling DiCaprio and saying that. to
Right,
him.
right. But also, if you're Jack Black, George Clooney's a huge movie star. Jack Black's a movie star, but George Clooney commands a lot more respect and all that stuff. So you're like, oh, this guy's telling me, and this guy knows what he's talking about. He
So
knows
you're saying
everybody
he
in
did
the
it like as a
business.
friend and said, "Hey, as a friend."
Jack
Maybe.
Black's, compared to Kyle Gass, or Jack Black's the franchise.
Yeah,
He's the
absolutely.
one that has everything to lose.
Right.
Nobody cares about Kyle Gass.
Exactly. If Kyle Gass didn't know Jack Black, nobody would know Kyle Gass.
No.
Right. But what
Jack
I'm
Black's A-list movie star.
right.
You know
So,
what I mean?
so he's saying as a friend, he's saying, "Hey, you're probably
Yeah.
better to separate yourself
You're
from
gonna
that
screw
situation."
yourself.
Yeah, that's the
You're
way
gonna
I
get
took
screwed.
it. That's the way I took it.
Okay.
I don't know whether that's true. I don't even know whether that even happened.
Yeah.
That's this guy saying it, so who knows?
I
what
love
it's
Jack Black. I think he's
All I
great.
know is this guy is friends with Jack Black and then go ahead and open his mouth to Hunter Biden. Who told him what to say?
I don't know. Maybe he's trying to get him riled up.
Yeah.
Does
Well,
seem
it
bad
seemed
enough.
like he did.
Yeah.
That seems like a weird place for that to come out
Yeah.
in a Hunter Biden interview.
A guy in Massachusetts bought a Powerball ticket. Then he lost track and thought that the drawing already happened. So he went and bought another ticket with the same set of numbers and won $2 million. Each ticket he bought won $1 million. He found his other ticket. So he bought
He
the
had
same,
2 tickets for the same
because he got
lotto.
the same numbers.
Oh,
He was
wow.
like, I don't know whether I bought that, and then he bought it for the next time. Whatever. Somebody who uses the same numbers all the time, but yeah. So he got
That's pretty good.
$1 million off of 2 different tickets, so $2 million total.
For
I didn't
being
realize you win
forgetful.
twice, I guess. If you
Huh?
have multiple tickets, you win multiple jackpots.
Well, you win. It's only one jackpot, but he got it all. You know what I mean? Like if it's a
So
million,
if
it's,
I have the same number on the 2 tickets,
you're splitting
You're
it
splitting.
I'm splitting
With
the
it.
2
yourself.
tickets. Yeah,
Right.
you're split with yourself.
All right.
Imagine how mad he would have been if he did not go buy the second ticket,
Right.
and those were his numbers the
Yeah.
whole time. And
Yeah,
they came
yeah.
in.
I mean, he still would have got
He
$1
still
million,
would've got it,
but
yeah.
and $2 million is nicer than $1 million. It works out that way. Yeah, so I don't know whether it was one of the ones because you think Powerball ticket. He must have if he had maybe like 5 numbers or whatever, and got $1 million
Yeah.
or something.
I think I am the guy
Who forgets about your ticket and just never finds it?
who forgets about my ticket, never find it, but also has done more planning for when I win for a guy who never plays. You know what I mean? Like I have bought so many things and have given so much money away, and I never play the Powerball or any of that stuff.
It's funny. I play, but I haven't for a while. And I'm not one of those ones that whenever it gets up huge. I'm in as well. But also, there's plenty of times where I'm just going and I don't even know how much it is. It starts at 25 million. That's fine for me.
Yeah.
So if I think about it, I'm like, yeah, let me get a Powerball.
Yeah,
ticket.
like I look at it, it's at 180 million. I got to go buy one of those. It's 180 million. Meanwhile, 25 million would have had me just rolling in the dough.
Oh yeah. But also, you think about it, it gets up to 700 million or something.
Oh,
You're
that's
clearing
pretty good.
300 and some $1 million. You'd be like, sweet.
Buy a bunch of sunglasses, and some screens, for my patio.
How about this? Happened right in St. Petersburg. A 30-year-old ad exec from New York was arrested right downtown St. Petersburg on Saturday after he got drunk at a rooftop bar and did what?
Jumped.
Did not jump.
Climbed down.
Did not climb down.
All right.
Went to the bathroom.
Oh, you made
Carmen?
pee-pee off the side?
You nailed it.
Oh, scumbag.
Sonny with a chance of pee-pee. His name is Matthew Day. It's not clear if he was in town for work or just hanging out, but he was definitely partying. According to the police report, he was at the rooftop bar called The Landing around 1:30 a.m. Then he whipped it out and peed off the side and hit several people walking on the sidewalk below.
That's when he has to die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What do you
That's when
do?
we have to kill him.
If you're walking on the street, what do you?
Well, you
how do
don't know
react?
you're getting peed on.
Well-
You just think you're getting wet for some reason.
not true because
Oh.
you think rooftop bar makes it sound super high up, but the building is only 2 stories, so it's around 15 feet up.
Yeah.
So you would have looked up and saw him right there. You know what I mean?
right next to Janice, right?
I don't know. Is that where it is?
I think that's where it is.
That would have made me. I would have gone upstairs and threw him
Yeah.
off the
Right,
side.
right.
I
So
would have threw him right
especially-
off the building.
Especially look at his dumb face. Cops charged him with disorderly conduct and released him on $500 bond. He is a co-founder and head of client success at an agency called Ribeye Media.
Now, will he keep his job like the Coldplay guy, or will he have to resign?
I don't know. I mean, you do something like dumb like that. Do you want that person working for you?
No, but then again, if one of you guys did it, I wouldn't be like, fire Gio, he peed off the building. I'd be like, well, I'm sorry, Pap. No, I'd be like, fire Pap. I'd be like, oh, Pap. It's just Pap being Pap.
If I got peed on, do I have any legal recourse?
I
assault.
believe that. Yeah, I think it's battery.
Or battery,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it is because like if you spit or any kind of
Right.
you know.
I mean, pee should be worse.
So I put up a video yesterday on our Instagram at the Mike Calta show of a guy on a Carnival cruise line on the staircase peeing in the corner.
Wow.
Just peeing in the corner. Just dumb white guy in jean shorts, whipped it out, peed in the corner, and security didn't even do anything. The security caught him and then let him go. He just walked away.
Jeez.
And the whole thing was he was like, I couldn't find the bathroom. There's a bathroom by every staircase.
Yeah, I think if I'm walking down those stairs and I see that guy just there peeing on the staircase, whatever, I just kick him in the back.
Yeah,
You know?
I would be really annoyed by that.
Yeah,
I would be really
especially
annoyed.
if you have your kids or something, or just not even having kids. I just don't want to smell your urine or step in it or see anything like that.
I moved back to New York in '94 for a year, and in my building, my building had a basement where the laundry was. So you'd walk out of the stairs, and you'd go under the stairs, and there were people try to sleep or pee in the stairs all the time. And I would throw people into the street. 'Cause you don't want people peeing in your front door. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It smells like pee.
Ugh.
And I would get so mad. I literally threw a guy into traffic that was peeing out under the thing. It's disgusting. I mean, that's like, imagine walking out of your house and some guy's just peeing on your stairs.
People definitely pee in the parking garages there down. Anytime I go
Oh,
to
yeah.
the Lightning game.
Little different.
But I saw a woman on one of our cruises puke into the planter.
Puking
puking.
is different than peeing.
Yeah.
She was like,
Puking, you can't.
It was like a plant.
Right, but you
Yeah.
just don't want to do it on the floor, so
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
trying to do it in the right spot. Puking, sometimes you're just looking for a container.
Yeah.
You're just looking for something to take it.
Ugh. Yeah, every parking garage smells like urine and weed.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Those are the
I
two
was
smells.
surprised at how much weed Sky Beach Resort smelled like this weekend.
Oh yeah,
Everywhere I went, just
It
smelled
was
like weed. I don't
fantastic.
care about it. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I smell it everywhere.
Oh yeah.
I'm so excited because I have vacation coming up. And
Yeah.
I'm going on a cruise, and I can't wait. I don't know where it's going. I don't know how long it is. I just know I'm getting out of here.
Just make sure it has a casino.
Has a casino. The only cruise line that I've ever been on that doesn't is Disney.
Did you see that video
No.
where they get on and it says when your husband doesn't know the Disney cruises don't have a casino, and they sit down and they're talking whatever, and the guy comes over and he goes, "Where is the casino?" And he goes, "No casino, sir, no casino." And he just looks at his wife like he's going to murder her. As they're pulling away. No.
The best part about like when I go on the Calta cruise, I have to ask my wife for money to take on the cruise with me for the casino.
Mhm.
And then I take the money that she gives me, and then I take money that I've been stashing on the side,
Sure.
stash money,
Yeah.
and I bring all of that with me. But when I'm with her on the cruise, we just go crazy.
Yeah,
'Cause
she's playing. Yeah.
Yeah, like anytime Joey comes to me, Joey came to me yesterday. Do your kids give you the teenager pitch for money? Like I see it coming from a mile away.
I get Apple Pay requests on my phone. All
Oh,
the
you
time.
do?
Yeah,
I just send back middle fingers when they
Yeah.
get Apple Pay requests. Man.
I'll just randomly get like $25 Apple Pay request.
Joey comes in the room. I'm sitting in the living room watching TV. Of course, watching The Godfather 2 for the 589th time this week. And Joey comes in. He goes, "Dad." He sits down and I go, "Oh, here we go. About to get pitched on an idea." And I go, "Joe, I'm going to be honest with you. Just get to it. Give me the number and what it's for." And he's like, "Well," and then certain numbers we get high enough. I go, "This is a question for the CFO. This is not for me. I cannot release this to you. Yeah. You have to take this up to management and see what they have to say." So he is dealing with the CFO at this point. I'm out. I can handle, food runs and things along those lines. Anything higher has got to be approved.
I love to tell my wife to try and see if she can pay for things with stuff that she bought. So the other night she was like, "Hey, I need some money for gas." And I go, "Do me a favor. See if you can shove that leather belt that you bought in there. See if you can shove that in your gas. The leather belt that you didn't need.
Right.
It's couture from so-and-so,
Yeah,
whatever this that.
yeah.
I go, see whether that'll
See
make
if
your
that'll
car
make-
run. I have a hot or not for you guys.
Oh, good.
A married elementary school teacher committed, quote, violent acts of sexual nature.
Violent.
Yeah, against one of her students and forced the boy to touch her breasts. Anna
Best teacher ever.
Anna Plasik, 27 years old, also made the 11-year-old child kiss her on the lips and, quote, stroked his private parts through his clothes when she kept him behind after class and locked the door. She also sent nude pictures to the boy and demanded he send her photographs in return.
He's 11.
She was 25 at the time of the abuse. She was jailed for 9 years for violent acts of sexual nature committed against a person under 14 years of age, and it was banned from teaching for further a year after her release.
Okay.
She's 25. Her name is Anna Plasik.
Is this picture now from the 25?
She's 27 now.
She got out early?
So the picture, I mean, she's 27 now. She was just convicted and sentenced. And
Well, I'm
stuff.
trying to figure it out. Is that she's served? Oh, so she's still in jail.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So she's yeah, I got you.
Yeah. So she's 27 because she was just sentenced and all that stuff, whatever. But so the picture is from her 25 to 27,
Okay.
whatever. But yeah, she's married, elementary school teacher.
Married.
Yeah.
Man.
And doing stuff with an 11-year-old.
11-year-old.
11-year-old. Yeah. Mike Calta, hot or not?
I mean, I have to preface this by saying this is disgusting and there's not even sexy
You don't
about
have
it.
to. You don't have to.
I have to.
We all
I have
know.
to.
We all know that this person's bad. They're going to jail for something. The question is, hot or not?
Hot.
You're saying hot.
I say hot.
She's hot. All right. Gio.
Not this is hot. She
No,
is hot.
we know. We know. The act, not the act, the person.
The fact that it's violent and forced and locking doors,
Mm-hmm.
not hot.
Not hot.
Not hot.
All right. We got a split decision so far. Carmen, what do you think? Hot or not?
See, usually my theory is all female teachers that mess around with their students
Mm-hmm.
are hot.
Okay.
But like Gio said,
Violent.
the locking of the door.
11.
11
Very
years.
young.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But see, can I tell you my theory is I think that she's mental, so I don't think that it matters.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I think
Yeah, I don't know.
listen,
Carmen, what do you got?
I'm sticking with my theory. She's hot.
Yeah.
You're going hot.
Yep.
All right. So Mike and Carmen both say hot. Gio says not hot. Gio, man, are you wrong?
Oh,
Take a look at that. Joe's got it
Oh
on
my
TV.
God.
Yeah. That's hot.
Wow.
What are you doing? So I think, Mike, you're right on this one. She's
Serious.
mental, obviously, but yeah, definitely hot.
She looks like Ivanka Trump.
Yeah. Well, she's some sort of Russian or Belarus or something, whatever.
Oh, my,
yeah.
I'm putting it on our Instagram right now. I'm putting it in the stories.
Yeah, that's hot. That's not even
Why?
hot. That's not even hot for the game. That's hot for beauty pageant.
Yeah. She's
Oh, man, why?
like, I'd be like, how dare she go near my, oh my God.
Yeah.
All right. It's up on our Instagram.
That's pretty wild, man. That is pretty wild. This is something we have talked about before, and now there's a study for it to prove one of you guys right.
Me. Hopefully me.
Thank you.
I'm
Maybe
never
you?
right about anything.
Thank
Maybe
you.
you?
Thank you.
Maybe Gio. A study found 13 is the minimum age when kids should get a phone and be allowed to use social media. If they get access earlier than that, they're more likely to end up being depressed and emotionally unstable in their mid-20s.
All right.
So which one does it prove that we're right?
Oh, Gio.
Gio.
Why?
Because your daughter's 11 and she has social media and everything. That's the
Yeah,
whole
but
thing.
she's
we were talking about.
not depressed.
She's not in her
Yes.
mid-20s.
Yeah.
She'll be fine.
Yeah.
She'll be fine.
All right.
I
mean,
she'll be a lunatic. But
I
she'll
would
be fine.
imagine you definitely know better than the study.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Middle school's when my kids got phones.
Just making
When they
sure.
went to middle school because I'm like, what if there's a shooting or something? I want them to be able to get a hold of
My
me.
daughter had a phone when she was like 4.
Yeah. I mean,
And did they
all
have a
do now.
smartphone,
Yeah.
Gio? Well, I know you're.
Yeah.
did.
No, yeah, they had iPhone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's what? 13, 14,
Probably 12.
12, 13?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, well. I know you guys discuss this all the time, and your
Jill's holding
kids
his
don't
kids
have
back.
social
He's
media.
holding his kids back. by not letting me on social
my
media.
kids aren't doing TikTok kick the door in trend because they're
Oh,
not on
that's
social
true.
media.
That's true.
You know,
And according to this study, his kids won't be depressed.
if you've got nowhere to post that, you're not doing the trend.
Yeah.
I think it's about time you open up the gates and let the kids get on at
If-
least on
If
Snapchat.
they really pressed for it, I might reconsider. But they don't really.
Well, your son's what, 19?
Yeah, he's on social media.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
he's
he's
been on for a
now-
while.
I think your kids are doing it and you just don't know. They got secret accounts.
No,
Would you want me to tell you?
if you, well,
If
yeah,
I came
of course.
across, if my daughter was like, look, this is Gio's daughter, but she goes under a different name.
Yeah, my youngest daughter would probably be the one that would try and like sneak
Sneak
on there. Yeah, she's the most. She's like most social one
Right.
out of all three of them. But I look at their phones all the time.
You do.
Yeah,
What do you see? I mean, nothing ever bad?
no, nothing.
Oh.
I go through their text messages, everything.
You look at their text messages?
Of course,
Let them live their lives.
That's his
They're
phone.
kids,
If
man.
let them live their lives.
No way, dude.
Did you guys hear about like the 4 fifth graders in Arizona, and they had like a group chat where they discussed killing one of their classmates?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Sometimes you got to get it out. Just talk about it.
You
But
don't
that's why you look at your kids' text messages.
you don't check the phones at all.
No.
Oh, man.
My
Yeah.
one son's
Oh.
19.
Well, no, I don't check my sons anymore.
Yeah, my
when he was
daughter.
younger, I did.
Yeah, when my son first got his phone, I told him, I go, listen, here's your phone. Here's what the passcode is. Don't change it. And I
Yeah.
go, at any time, I can come in and look through your
Right.
phone and look at anything. And I go, just
Same-
so you know, anything you send to anyone or get sent to you, I can look at, and their parents can probably look at as
Yeah.
well. So be aware of that.
Yeah.
I don't go through my daughter's phone, but my daughter has on several occasions pointed out to me things that she was concerned with or that she thought was inappropriate or so I feel like we have a good enough relationship there, whereas if it's something that she sees that isn't, different to her.
Again, I trust my daughters. I don't trust.
Right, but they're kids.
I don't know
Yeah.
how to control people that are contacting them.
Right,
You
right,
can't.
right.
So I want to know
Well,
what.
my daughter, all her stuff is on private.
right.
So
but I mean,
nobody
like,
can contact her unless we've allowed her to be friends with her.
I want to know what her friends are. They all share their phone numbers and stuff at school. I want to know what her friends are sending her and what they're talking about.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
that makes
hey,
sense.
here's a picture of my boyfriend's wiener and stuff.
I think
don't want that.
I don't want to know. I think I don't want to know.
I don't
Gio
know.
wants to see that.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Dying to see it.
if that's the type of stuff that's going on,
Sure.
like I don't want her hanging out with people that are, bad influences and
Carmen, I
stuff.
had the kids were giggling in the car yesterday because I was talking to Amanda about you having a baby,
Yeah.
and
What?
and
You're
Amanda
obsessed.
goes, she's not. Is she pregnant now? I go, no, but they're trying, and the kids went,
No.
I
Because
go,
they knew.
yeah, and I go, what are you laughing at? And she's like, nothing. And I go, when I say trying, I mean every night they go to bed and pray to God that she wakes up pregnant.
Mhm.
That's how babies come.
If you found out your daughter was watching porn on her phone, would you be shocked? Would you be cool with that?
I
it be
would
okay?
be completely shocked because she does not like the idea of sex to her is like
She definitely knows about it if she was giggling.
Oh, she definitely knows about
Right,
it. I
so
know. I mean, we've talked about that.
If she
knows.
starts Googling stuff and porn and you find out she's been watching porn, or one of her friends says, hey, here's a video of them making babies.
I would have the same conversation with her about porn that I had with my son
right.
about how it's not reflective of real life and it's usually bad for the woman and not bad, but
Yeah.
and then I would explain to her that also a lot of people like to watch it. I mean,
Yeah.
if it's what I
But
don't
you
care
you wouldn't want to know that was going on.
that she's watching porn.
Yeah.
I'd rather not. I'd refer back to this. I'd refer back to the CFO on that one.
But
She'd have to handle this one.
Yeah, exactly. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like I would want to know that at that age. Obviously, once they get, the older they get, I don't care.
There are a couple of things they left me out of. I was not there for the period. I was not there for any of that stuff. Like I got the don't ask any questions when that happens.
Right.
So I know where I'm wanting to know.
I'd like to know what they're googling.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure that I feel like my daughter is good. Like I
Right.
feel like she comes to me with questions.
Right.
She comes to me with things she finds inappropriate. I feel like we have that relationship where she can come to me if she's confused about something.
Do you remember just like 20 minutes ago when you said all kids are stupid and they do stupid stuff all the time?
And I will double down on that.
Yeah.
Especially my kid.
I more like to know what her friends what kind of information her friends are sending her as well.
Yeah,
because
we have the friends
know
list.
kids,
We
but-
have the ones that we have little stars next to. Like, watch out for this one.
Yeah, like I know them, but I don't know them.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
how.
yeah.
I don't really know how their parents, do things. So I don't know what they're sending them stuff.
We
Yeah,
do know a lot of the parents.
Right.
Like the kids that my kid hang out with, we know the parents
Yeah,
pretty
same,
well. So, yeah.
But also, like, next thing you know, they're doing ding dong ditch and they got shot. And like, we found out that they've been texting about this for a month and I didn't check the phone. I had no idea.
right.
That's
right.
also so many other things you have to worry about is other people's parents, other people's
Yeah.
kids, other people's kids' friends,
Yeah.
like all those
Yeah,
things.
it's hard to be a parent. man.
Siblings.
Sure.
Harmon, it's hard to be a parent.
Had I known my daughter was texting about the kick the door thing for a month, I would have told her how stupid this is. Don't do it.
Yeah.
And now I'm, planning her funeral.
Oh my God.
So
Why you gotta be so dark about it?
This is the reality. This
Yeah.
is all over the news,
Jeez,
it
Louise.
is. It's July 22nd. Summer's just getting going and stuff, but Starbucks has already announced the return date for pumpkin spice lattes.
brother.
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
August 26th. Is that the earliest? August.
August too
start-
early. It
right?
doesn't feel like it's
Right, it's not
October.
fall,
It's an
yeah.
October thing.
Yeah, you'd think.
I don't like
Especially in Florida.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Today is National Mango Day.
Hate mangoes.
Yeah, I'm not
Don't
a fan
like
of
'em.
mango. I don't want your mango
Oh, I like
in my
mangoes.
salsa. I
Nope.
don't want your mango in my salad. I don't want your
No
mango.
chutney.
There
Yeah.
was some mango cart beer that I tried at the beach party.
Yeah, I didn't like it. You like it?
It was pretty good. Yeah, I liked
I
it.
don't like mango flavor, so I don't want it in my thing. But I'll tell you what, those cut water, not the cut water, the neutrals. I like that. I had the pineapple neutral because it's like drinking club soda, and then you get a little bit of kick of pineapple at the end. It's not like it's not inundated with pineapple.
Those were perfect for the beach. I
Yeah.
never drink like seltzers, fruity seltzers ever. But I was so hot and it was the greatest thing. I'm like, these are so great.
Yeah, I don't like seltzer at all, so I don't drink those. But they all smell so good.
It smelled wonderful.
Every time, like
Yeah.
I grab one for my wife and I pop it open, I go, "Oh, it smells good."
I started trying them all. I'm like, ooh, let me have the watermelon this time.
So here's some sad news for you. You probably found this out yesterday. Malcolm Jamal Warner, who played Theo Huxtable across all 8 seasons of The Cosby Show, has died in an accidental drowning.
If you listen to this music, what you say it's not as sad.
Oh.
He
my
was
God.
54. He was 54 years old. He and his family were on vacation in Costa Rica, and he drowned while swimming after he was caught by a high current. His body was identified by Costa Rica's national police on
That
Sunday.
is very sad because he seems like such a nice guy.
Yeah.
Like he was such a good kid, and we all grew up with him. So we kind of like, and nobody read this news yesterday and went, "Oh, good for him." They were all like, "Oh, poor Theo."
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, because you would see him in a couple other things. He didn't do a lot of stuff, but like you remember, he was on Suits
Yeah.
for a little while. And
He was
stuff.
probably rich as all hell from
Yeah.
those Cosby days.
But whenever you saw him, you're like, "Hey, Theo," you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
I know TMZ had video of him like at the airport.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
This is probably the last public video of him. And I was like, oh,
Really?
man.
That's really sad
You're on
because you go on
vacation.
vacation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my wife said to me, I was like, she goes, "Oh, I feel so bad for him. He must have been so scared." And I would go, "Scared of what?" And then she put it in perspective. She goes, "Imagine you're in the current, you get pulled away, your kids are on the beach, you're worried about your kids, you're getting." So I was like, "Oh yeah, that'd be horrible."
And have you ever fought against a current trying to swim, and you're like,
I fought against a light current, and it was bad.
and you're like, "What is going on?
Yeah.
Why can't I beat this thing?"
Yeah.
Like it's crazy
Strong, very
how
strong.
strong that is. Yeah. Also, the other thing about him is, like we said, he was a kid actor. I mean, he was whenever he first got on Cosby Show, he was what, 13 maybe?
Oh, I
15?
think probably younger than that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
younger than that. He's one of those child actors that didn't have problems.
Yeah.
He turned out to be a good person.
guy,
like you
and then
never
this
heard
happens,
anything
yeah.
about him, and yeah.
Terrible.
Pretty sad.
You got to swim parallel to the landline.
Right. Yeah, you're supposed to do diagonal. Yeah, but
Bill Cosby said
still
he
difficult.
Feels the same way he did when his son got killed. Like he
really?
lost another son. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they talked to him?
Yeah, I read a thing last night where he commented on it.
Let's see what this rapist has to say.
Oh,
yeah,
my
right?
God.
The Coldplay fan, the woman that launched 1 billion memes with the Kiss Cam video,
Yeah.
she's the one that actually took the video, has made how much money off of that video?
Oh, because it wasn't Coldplay's video. It was her taking a picture.
It was her
Yeah.
doing the video and taking the picture and stuff.
I don't know. What do they say? They give you like $600 per million or something like that?
So
Yeah.
what do you think this
I
lady
don't know. I mean,
launched billions of memes, they say, but I don't know whether that's a proper accounting, but
I say that she made, $10,000.
10,000. Gio?
45.
45. Joe?
60 grand.
Carmen?
100.
0.
Why?
No.
Because
she didn't
it isn't
monetize it?
monetized.
Oh,
Yeah.
Idiot.
Well, she didn't know.
Yeah.
She didn't know. She put it out there and then it blew up. And then what do you do?
man.
Try and go back and be like, no, give me
Yeah.
money. Yeah.
She probably wouldn't have made that much.
But she probably would have made something, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I
you
mean-
also don't know.
It gets repurposed on so many different, platforms. But
Right.
if you had the original video,
yeah.
Can I tell you that I don't know those people at all, but I hate both of them. Both their faces. Did you get that feeling or no?
I just didn't care.
I hate her.
Oh,
I
really?
hate her.
That's
The
wild.
woman more than the man, and and I don't care that they're messing around or any of that stuff. Their faces, I hate both of them. Like I feel like in life, I don't want to know either one of those people. There's some people I look like I'm like I could be friends with that guy. I hate that guy. He's not in my wheelhouse whatsoever.
I will tell you that I saw it and I've seen the memes and I saw the video and everything. But I think if you put 10 people in here, 5 couples, I don't know whether I'd be able to pick them out.
Oh, I would.
Because I
Yeah.
haven't paid enough attention to be like that face. You know what I mean?
I did. I
I've
looked at
seen
them both.
so many memes, so many.
Yeah.
Like going viral is really crazy. I can't imagine what it
The
feels like.
closest it happened to me was not my fall. It was when I fell in the backyard. That got a lot of views,
Yeah.
but that didn't go. Watching something go viral was when I posted that video about Amanda with all her Stanley
Stanley
Cups.
Cups, yeah.
I mean, it went from 1,000, 5,000, 20,000, then all of a sudden 50,000, then all like in
Right.
a half hour. And then when it got to 1 million, I was like, oh my God, we got 1 million views already. It
Yeah.
was crazy.
On TikTok or Instagram?
That was on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 1 million
TikTok
views on
seems
TikTok
to-
came
yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But like-
just remember Tony had the thing with his dogs.
Yep.
It got a bunch and yeah.
But I mean, that 1 million came around quick.
This level where everybody knows who you are, like the very next
Right.
day.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're
Yeah.
nationally famous overnight, like Hawk Tuah Girl, where you're nationally famous overnight.
Yeah.
It's got to be the weirdest thing, especially if it's something embarrassing that you're
Sure.
being criticized for.
The Hawk Tuah Girl is so sad about how we just discard people.
Yeah.
We made that girl a superstar overnight, and then couldn't wait to break her down
Well,
and
that-
then get rid of her.
That big crypto scheme is what
Yeah, but I mean,
crushed her.
who the hell is listening to that idiot for crypto
Other
advice?
idiots.
Other
Right,
idiots,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Like, you're talking about a girl who simulated spitting on a pee-pee in order to become famous.
That's the
and
notoriety.
That's what who you're gonna trust to
Take
buy.
your financial advice from.
Yeah, that's insane.
Did she have Talk Tuah, the podcast still going on? I don't even know.
I don't know. I don't know if
Yeah.
she does that. I don't.
And that's the other thing is who is listening to that?
Right.
If she was in here, I wouldn't even want to talk to her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like now, if you said, like in the beginning, if you said she was in town, I would be like, get her on the show. Now I'd be like, I don't care.
I told you when I went to that Jake Paul fight here in town, when she walked in, the whole crowd
yeah.
was like, "Oh my
Yeah.
God!" Like people were freaking out. It was like Donald Trump just walked into UFC.
Same with the 2 idiots, the brothers, the
Island Boys?
Island Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone was
Yeah,
going
but at
crazy
least
for
they
them.
looked weird. You know what I mean? They
Right.
would look weird, and they would kiss, and they had the dumb hair and the face tattoos. Like they were characters.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm so against that. Any of
Right,
that
but I mean,
stuff.
what I'm saying is like they deserve everything that comes out of them. The Hawk Tuah Girl was just some dumb kid. She
Yeah,
was just some dumb girl that they talked to on the streets.
going viral. It's like, well, bring the boom guys. They went viral on that Costco video, and now they've got a whole career.
Yeah, but they're putting work into
Right,
it.
Yeah.
but still, it took one video, and next thing you know,
Right.
they were everywhere overnight.
But like for them, I think that they're idiots, but at least they're putting work into it.
Yeah.
They did something, whatever. This one doing the different side. I'm just like, ugh. And I don't like people that celebrate being dumb.
Yeah.
That are like,
Did you ever see
ooh.
the real super white guy and he does songs? I know I don't know his name or anything like that, but he's like really off, and he's like I want you to come with me. He's like a real I don't know, it's hard to explain who he is, but
No.
I commented on his video the other day and he wrote right back to me in 2 seconds. Like those guys like that are just dying for fame.
Yeah.
Just dying for it.
Gio, you'll be happy to know that season 4 of Ted Lasso started filming yesterday with some new cast additions, although they didn't say who it was. But
Yeah.
I guess they're all coming back and then some new people in there and stuff. So.
I don't like it.
No?
No, because I thought
The way that it ended.
I thought the way
well?
that it ended was great. It was a perfect ending, and I think they're going to screw it up.
Ah.
They're doing a girls' team now instead of the
Money grab?
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't think.
Is Jason Sudeikis the main focal point, or is
I
he
think
in?
so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as far
Would
as I
I
can
like
tell.
it?
No,
No, right?
I don't know.
I didn't like it.
I know.
I watched it before it caught heat,
Right.
and I watched like 2 episodes, and I like Jason Sudeikis. I think he's funny, and I was like, eh. And then it started like people were talking about it, like how great it was and stuff, and I was like, all right, let me see. And I think I watched 1 or 2 more episodes, and I went, eh.
Yeah.
Not
That's
for
how I
me.
feel.
I think it's very funny.
I feel like when I look at it, I'm like, eh.
I like soccer too, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm
that-
not
something to do
against
with
it. I like that Wrexham show. I watched some of that.
Right.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Mm.
Yeah, but yeah, I thought it ended perfect, and now it's going to be.
They're gonna screw it up.
They're going to screw it up. It can't. There's no way it could be any better than the way it already ended.
No, that stinks.
I think it's just going to cash grab.
What about Fantastic Four?
I think it's gonna be terrible.
The
Yeah.
more I see of it, the more it looks terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you think every movie's terrible?
No,
I also
Yeah.
think that franchise is jinxed. The Fantastic Four, like
It is a tough
This
one.
is the 4th time they're trying to do it, right? I think that they're trying to.
there was the original in that they never released.
in like the 70s.
Yeah. Then there was the one with Ewan Griffith. Then there was the one with
The guy that just died in Clearwater, right?
Oh yeah,
that was the Ewan Griffith.
Oh,
one.
okay.
Then there was the one with
Miles Teller.
Miles Teller.
which was very bad.
Yes, that was awful.
I couldn't even get through it.
And then this is the 4th one. Yeah. I would like to see it, and I'll probably see it this weekend
Yeah,
because I'm going to hang out with the kids this weekend. But they don't want to go to the movies. so
Can I
maybe
write
won't.
the headline?
Yeah.
Fantastic snore.
Yeah, that might
Fantastic Boar.
Yeah,
be.
Fantastic
Oh, that's
Four.
good too. That's good too.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it is a tough franchise to pull off in the movies.
I know. You got a guy that's a rock guy, an invisible girl, a guy that's a flame, and a guy that stretches, man. Just
Yeah.
having that guy stretch would be cool.
But it's so corny when you think about live action. I feel like I don't know.
I don't know.
Also, I mean,
I'm still going to see it.
I definitely want to see it. Yeah,
Also, doesn't the rock guy, the thing, whatever, doesn't he look small in this?
yes.
Is
Yeah,
that
but
what
I
he
don't.
is in the
I
comic
think he
book?
just
Is he
turned
Yeah.
into a
small?
rock.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one looks just like the comic book. Like his face and everything. Like it looks very like accurate
And
to the
they
book.
yell clobber in time. I never said that.
Yeah, and it takes place in like the 50s.
Boo.
Yeah, I don't know.
Finally, in news, someone recently asked the internet, what current technology do you think will seem ridiculous in 50 years?
You know what? Say that for when we come back from break because I want to get into that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We also have the keyword.
The
that we have
bone
to get
bonus
on. Yeah.
keyword
No,
Yeah.
the
in 2 minutes.
payday.
1 minute.
The vacay payday
Yes.
in 1 minute,
1 minute.
59 seconds and change.
Yes.
Keep doing it.
You're going to
58,
go to the
57.
Bone app and you're going to put the vacay payday keyword in there, and you could win $1,000. That's going to happen here in 40 something seconds.
Yeah. So start thinking about stuff, the technology now that will be absolutely ridiculous in 50 years, probably less than that, really. Because think of how fast technology moves. Like if you have a auxiliary port in
Right.
your car and stuff, you're like, yeah, this doesn't even work anymore. You know, any of that
50
stuff.
years. That's a lot.
Right. That's really far.
Yeah.
And like I said, a lot of the stuff probably 10 years. It'll-
Also, if somebody can call and tell me, please, or social media, just hit me up and tell me, do those things work that you plug into your USB and they you can watch Netflix on your Apple CarPlay? Does that work? I mean, it looks great in all the videos, but I guarantee you that it doesn't work and more people would have them.
Well, I can tell you that I got the plug your iPhone into the HDMI cable thing, and I did that at the Sky Beach Resort.
Oh, you did? I watched
yeah.
that video too. Yeah, when
Yeah.
you plug you go HDMI on one end,
Lightning
on the other, and
other
plug it
end.
into the TV, and it pops right up on the TV.
Works perfectly.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it was super easy.
Yeah, Carmen. I mean, when we come back from break, I'd like to know if anybody bought one of those things that you plug into USB in your car and it shows up right on the screen, on the display screen. In the meantime,
The Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. This hour's keyword is
Give. 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 That is your keyword. Go over to the 1025 The Bone app and put in the word give. Give. And that $1,000 could be yours.
go get your money. We'll take a quick break. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone. I think I have a tear in my shoulder.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I can't put my arm. I can't reach like that's about as far as I can reach before it gets painful, and it's already hurting right now.
Mm.
And it's not like a pain like ooh. It's like I feel like it's just getting ripped. Yeah, I don't know.
Probably going to be out for the season.
Oh, man.
You might be right. You might be right.
Yeah.
What are we going to do without him?
Season-ending surgery.
Yeah. I think like so far the hardest thing I've had to do besides wipe my butt is reach to shut my CPAP machine off. I gotta shut it off in the morning. Oh, so I think I could live with it. But boy, it hurts.
Did you do something? What do you think you did?
I did work out, and I think, but not recently. I think it happened like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, because this has been going on for months.
Right. But I think I worked out and I didn't do something right, and I think I might have tore something. But I thought eventually it would just heal itself.
Yeah.
Or heal itself enough.
If it's torn, yeah, probably not great. Whatever, if you pulled something or did whatever. But have you done anything about it? Or
No, because it's not like Dr. DePasquale where I can go, hey, what I do to my shoulder?
Well,
They'll
no,
take an
there
X-ray
are.
and
There are. I mean, I don't know whether he is that, but if you go to somebody like a actual sports
right.
doctor or something like that, they can kind of feel like who was talking about it the other day. They were saying about it was an athlete was talking about it, and they said,
don't say it like separate from you.
No, yeah, completely
like an
opposite.
athlete.
Yeah, completely opposite from you. And they said that they had something, whatever, and he goes, and I didn't want the doctor to come over. And as soon as the doctor came over, he felt it for like 3 seconds. It goes, your season's over because this is completely torn, whatever.
I'm worried I'm out for this season.
That's what happened to Tristan Wirfs.
Yeah.
He had no symptoms in his knee, and then they found out that it was messed up.
He's missing a couple of games.
Right? Yeah. But I think yesterday they said it's not as bad as they initially thought.
Good.
So he could be back sooner.
So before the break, I was asking, someone recently asked the internet, what current technology do you think will seem ridiculous in 50 years? And it doesn't necessarily have to be 50 years, 10 years, 20 years, whatever, because a lot of these, I think, in 10 years are going to seem ridiculous. Any that pop out, that you think about immediately whenever you say, yeah, this is going away?
I think eventually televisions are going to be obsolete, and we're all going to be watching on some sort of glasses or something.
Yeah.
But I believe that it's going to be or like very much like Minority Report where it's right in front of us.
Right.
I don't think that we're going to need the specific box anymore. I think we're all going to either have the glasses or we're going to have something this way. I could be laying in bed watching something on my glasses. My wife could be watching something on her glasses.
Right. Also, some sort of hologram thing that just pops up in front of you that is screen-like,
and
whatever.
Then goes away.
Necessarily. Yeah, something like that. Definitely, I think that's something for sure. It's funny because they have really, I think, what started what year is it?
Was toilet paper.
Toilet paper.
Right.
It seems to be such a medieval method of doing something that we do so much.
But you know what? The thing is that I will tell you that I like to get in there and make sure that area is clean.
Sure.
And I mean, most people hopefully do. So what I do is I have the bidet toilet that I use, and that really doesn't do anything but wet my butt. I'm going to be honest with you. But then I use the wipes. But every plumber, Mr. Owen was always like, don't use those. You can't flush those.
Right. Yeah. Because even toilet paper is bad for the sewer system and stuff. And it's, but yeah, you don't flush those. You can't flush those.
I know, but I do.
Oh, you do?
Oh.
You're on your mind.
That's
Your whole
That'll
plumbing
ru- that's-
system.
that's
Yeah,
gonna
they're
ruin
going
you.
to have to dig up your pipes and do everything.
Whoa, hold on. I mean, I was kidding. I don't really.
Oh man.
I mean, I barely go.
You think that screen's expensive?
yeah.
I barely go. I mean, oh man.
You've
no,
only
yeah.
lived here like 10 years.
Yeah,
whatever it
no,
is.
that's really, really, really
Yeah.
bad. That's really bad. Yeah.
I'm sure plumbers right now listening are like, this guy has no idea what he's in for.
Yeah, a lot of people do. A lot of yeah. I mean, but I'll be honest. I use it only when I do that, and I only do that.
Listen, once a day,
Yeah.
you're screwing your stuff up. Once a day, you've already done it for over 3,000 times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
What about the Internet of Things? Nobody needs their toaster, toothbrush, or different stuff like that connected to the internet. You know, the refrigerators that have it, where you can just see and tell what's in there, and it'll tell you that you're low on this or that. That's pretty cool, and I think that's a good idea. But yeah, you don't need your
I
toothbrush.
have a new washing machine, and it tells you, it texts you to your phone when the laundry is done.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
that.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
You
That's a good app. Whatever,
that's
but
pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I have it on my refrigerator. When my refrigerator door is open, it'll alert me and say that the door is open or the
no, but I'm talking
temperature
about
has
like
changed.
the refrigerators that tell you what you have in there and how
Oh, yeah,
much
no,
of
you
different
don't need
stuff.
that.
Yeah,
You don't
no,
need
but I think that's
great,
cool.
but, yeah.
Toothbrush you don't need. Oh, you only brush for
No.
8 minutes instead of.
I hooked up my oven to my phone
Yeah.
because Chad left it on one time.
Well, yeah, you said he
And
always leaves everything
doors
open.
open.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I connected all of my appliances to my phone just so I can, get the update or reminder. It gives me notifications and let me know your oven is preheating.
Yeah, this seems pretty interesting and seems like it'll go away. Is game consoles? Because think about it, you used to have the actual disc or the games, whatever. Now it's all streaming, whatever. They say everything's gonna be streaming. So basically, you'll just have your either wireless remote or remote that plugs into a TV and it has the service on there.
Yeah, I think it'll all be in the cloud, so you won't need the physical.
Right. You won't need an
console in your
Xbox or a
house
PlayStation or
Which
whatever
is
it is.
pretty much it's close to where it is
Close,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because the games are already all, downloadable and do it that way. Car accidents will not be a thing
I don't
because
think that's. Oh, I get
all
it,
the self-driving vehicles would work together to make
Yeah.
the current number of car fatalities seem ridiculous. People used to drive their own cars. Are you crazy?
Definitely believe that all the cars will be linked together, and you'll just get in and it'll go.
Yeah, and you won't. I mean,
We won't see that.
for the first few years, you may have some problems and stuff, but once they work it out, they'll be passing within inches of each other at hundreds of miles per hour, and nothing will ever hit.
That's past our lifetime.
I
We
don't know.
won't see that.
I think it's closer than we think because the fact that I think that's what Elon Musk is eventually going for.
Yeah,
Because
but Elon
Starlink,
Musk, a lot of these people are using magnets and magnetic, and all that stuff's going to have to the infrastructure is going to have to be laid down.
with
first.
Starlink, where you can get internet access anywhere in the world, there's like 6,000 satellites. That's how all these cars are going to be all
that's true.
connected.
That's true.
He's
Yeah.
like, I've been putting satellites up in orbit for 15 years. The infrastructure's there.
But you know what sucks on that? Not that I ever plan on outrunning the cops, but the cops are like, I'm chasing this car down. It's on 275. Just
Shut it down.
shut it down.
It's car C94321. Shut down.
And they'll be like, can you believe we used to have to chase people when they were
Right.
like
Right.
a crime?
No, trust me, a Minority Report's coming where they have you before you committed the
Yeah.
crime. They know that you're going to do it. Trash. It's not that there will be a solution to existing waste. It's that most everything will be reusable. So any of your trash, whatever, they'll all be reusable stuff.
I don't like that at all.
no,
Nah.
I don't like that either.
No.
Yeah,
Get-
but then
get
you
rid of this
don't
stuff.
have all the landfills. You don't have all that different stuff. Instead, you're turning it into fuel. You're turning it into whatever you need. Back.
Yeah. But I mean, look, recycling it is great, but I think we're far off from that. And
You're
I think a lot of people-
Recycling doesn't work at all.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, but this is saying 50 years. So that's one of the
Okay.
maybe 50-year things.
Yeah.
Whatever. A lot of stuff could be 10 years, could be 20 years, whatever. Loud engine noise. Internal combustion engines. You're not going to have loud cars anymore. Chainsaws, lawnmowers, they'll all be electric. They'll all be, just
It's
silent.
weird
or
though,
whatever.
because people want that.
They definitely do, and they'll be throwback. Obviously, there's people that want the muscle car and stuff, but like that stupid movie with Vince Vaughn
Adam
and
Sandler.
they'll Kevin James, I think it was, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. It was Kevin James and Vince Vaughn. Yeah.
Where they have just the audio of a car
Right.
engine, and it will give you the rumble. You have the rumble seat like you do for gaming or whatever, and you'll be able to have that. Where it's not an actual combustible engine, where it's oil and gas and all that stuff, but it'll sound like it
Yeah.
and feel like it.
Yeah.
You know, Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Is it weird that I'm thinking that Carmen is the only one that has a chance of being here in 50 years to see this?
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
You never know.
How old are you, Carmen?
34.
Yeah, 84.
She can make it.
50. What am I at? Oh no.
Yeah, you're out.
I got really depressed yesterday. I was driving, or over the weekend, I was driving with my wife, and I stopped in Pinellas Park. I was at a stoplight. I looked over at the store, and it had all these signs on it. It said 20% off this, that, and the other, and it said senior discount. And I looked at my wife, and I go, I got a senior discount in 2 more years.
Yeah.
2 years. I can go to a movie theater and be like, one senior.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That feels so weird to say.
50 years, you're out. Joe's out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Oh, definitely.
Actually,
Galvin's out.
probably right now, if you told him about your shoulder, you'd be able to get this.
Yeah.
How old's your dad?
I could probably get the senior discount if I just asked for it.
Yeah, my dad's 93.
Yeah, see, Galvin might have a shot.
Oh, my dad's 75.
My dad's 95.
He's still going strong.
Yeah, just say it,
Yeah.
Dental work. Anything regarding present day dental work will seem barbaric. Ditto for chemotherapy. Someone else said medical devices like CT scan machines and stuff. They'll just have something on the phone that does
Yeah,
that.
like they did in that Star Trek movie. But did I tell you I took my daughter to the dentist? I took her to the orthodontist for her braces.
Yeah.
And they had to loosen up a wire to put in a rubber band. And she goes, "You have one baby tooth left in your mouth." And she said it's a little wiggly. And she said, when we take the braces off, it may come out. And she goes, "Okay." And they were just lying to my daughter because they took the braces off, then just grabbed the pliers and went, boop. I just watched them pull it out of her face. And she goes, "They just yanked it out of my hand." I go, "Yeah." She goes, "You just watched." I go, "What was I supposed to do? Fight them?" But yeah, they just pulled it right out of her face. And I thought that is when you just said that, one of the things I was thinking that day was there's going to be a day in the dentist's office where they were able to just put some sort of chemical on and the tooth just falls out or something before they physically yank it out of your face.
Yeah.
Pull it out of your head.
And then this is the final one, charging cables. People will say you had to plug your phone in. Like, that's crazy. I mean, even now, there's obviously things you just set it on and it charges and stuff.
So I have that in my Stingray Chevrolet Silverado.
Yeah.
The other day my battery was down to like 2% and I had no wire in the car. One of the kids took the wire out. So I was like, I know this thing has a charger somewhere, and I just laid it down and it just starts charging.
Right.
And I thought, I should have my nightstand should be made out of this.
I never use the wire. I always charge my phone wirelessly.
But I also feel that is giving you cancer. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that charging your phone is also going over into your groin area and giving you.
Yeah, the charger by my battery is throw it on there and it charges it.
Where? Like in your house?
Yeah, on the back.
Yeah, that's how Amanda has it. But Amanda has it where you just put it on the little stand, the little magnet stand.
Yeah, that's what I have.
My problem is that I'm constantly on the phone, so I need it to be charging while
you're on it.
Yeah,
yeah.
So that's where I have
even like that though. I have the little battery packs I throw on if I'm still like using my phone. Like I almost never use the wire to charge it.
Why? You don't want to, or you just inconvenient?
Yeah, it seems way more convenient to do it wirelessly.
But also, doesn't it seem where it totally makes sense to just have a thing that just swap? Like the fact that we can't swap out batteries on their phone is ridiculous. You should just be able to. My thing's put in a different cartridge and it's totally charged.
I think eventually speed charging. You're gonna go boop, and you're gonna touch it for 2 seconds and it's gonna charge your phone. You're done.
Same with cars.
Yeah,
that's the big takeaway is if I have a Tesla or whatever, I have to charge it. It's got the charge that goes for however long.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to stop here. We'll have to get lunch, have the cars sit at the charging station. Meanwhile, they'll have a thing and just or just swap out a battery and then have that battery, or they'll be kinetic, where as the wheels are turning, it'll charge the battery. And
you know what else they should figure out? Having just spent $1,500 on new tires. Like we should have some sort of.
They have. Have you ever seen the honeycomb tires that they have?
Yeah.
That's what they should be. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's just like the cars run on gas and oil. They should run on water. You could do it. I mean, they've done it. Yeah, people have been murdered because they do it.
Yeah.
Joe, what happened to your tire? It was flat yesterday.
I know, it's still flat.
He got over here.
Well, I had a spare, but it's a full size spare, and it's a low profile tire that I have to replace. So I called the place. I'm gonna go pick it up this afternoon.
Did you make it all the way home with the air that was in there?
Yeah, no problem.
Why doesn't the spare work?
The spare work. It's a
He
full
has,
size
he
spare.
has
Oh,
low
gotcha.
profile
Yeah.
tires on there, so if he put a full
Gotcha.
size,
Yeah,
it would be.
not, it would not be good.
By the way, Carmen, I used my air gun that you guys got.
Oh,
The
yeah.
same one, yeah.
Dude,
That's
that thing
that's
is
the best.
amazing.
It's the
Yeah.
best.
What does it do? It just fills your tire up?
So it's a handheld one. It looks just like a power drill.
Right.
You just put it on there, bang, and it just goes. I mean, his was completely flat,
Yeah,
so it took a little
while.
bit. But I mean, if you're looking to put, 5 or 10 pounds of pressure or whatever, it's just so fast and so easy. It's totally charged up. And if for some reason you run out of the battery, it has where you can plug it into the cigarette lighter and do it. It's a little bit slower that way.
Yeah.
But they're like $70 on Amazon.
Joe, I got to tell you, you came back in here yesterday and you were like, I got a flat tire.
Yeah.
And I was completely honest with you. I looked at you and I said, I cannot help you.
Yes, I know.
I could not help you. I don't know how to change. I mean, I could, if my life depended on it, change a tire, but I don't want to.
I could, and I have changed the tire.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I have, but I also had a car up on a jack and it fell down one time and almost crushed my leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just not very good at it, and then I'm also not very good at being outside in the heat. So I was like, yeah, I would have helped John a different way.
That's all right, Mike.
I don't really I'd give you a snack or something.
I had a snack while I was here.
Oh, okay. See?
Thank you.
You're in plenty. Listen to me. If it's one thing this house isn't short of, it's snacks. We got a whole snack room.
Well, that's it for the different stuff. I'm sure there's plenty of other stuff that will go by the wayside in the next 50 years that will be like, I can't believe they used to do that.
Yeah, but really, I mean, when we played What Year Is It and all that stuff, I mean, how are they not using the 3 seashells yet? for
Yeah.
toilet paper.
It's wild.
Yeah.
It's wild because that really does seem so barbaric. It's like it's not getting clean. It's
No, it's like you're just smushing it around.
Yeah.
The wet wipes are the best thing,
Wet
but
wipes are the best.
you can't flush them.
yeah, but I use wet wipes and then I just have a trash can that has a lid thing on it and stuff. So
I'm not criticizing you. I'm asking you. You have a toilet. You have a waste paper basket filled with crappy toilet paper in it.
No, so I use regular toilet paper and then I use the wet wipes after.
Right.
And so, yeah, there is some.
Right.
But then I put it in the waste basket that has a lid on it.
And it keeps it. It's
And
not smelly.
It's a small one.
Right.
No, and it's not smelly, whatever. It's a small one, and I'm constantly changing it. So it's not like it's sitting in there for weeks at a time. It's literally in there for maybe a couple days at most.
And that works.
Yeah,
I
it
gotta
works.
try that.
Yeah.
I gotta do that.
You're in too deep now. Might as well just keep
Yeah.
going.
No.
How long you had this house?
Shut up.
I can hear the pipes just going.
Yeah. I imagine plumbers that deal with this all the time are just, man.
Yes,
Yelling-
I've been told by
yelling at
plumbers
the radio.
before not to do this. But let me remind you that if you do have a plumbing problem, Superheat and Air
Yes.
now does plumbing. Yeah, you're partnered with ABC Plumbing, and now they are Superheat and Air and Plumbing. So if you're a moron who has been flushing
You're going to need super,
wet
all
wipes
right?
into your toilet bowl for years, and you feel like you have a clog or some sort of problem, and you're not sure who to call, my friends at Superheat and Air teamed up with ABC Plumbing, and now they are Superheat and Air and Plumbing. The same company that you trust to come in there and take care of your AC now handles all of your plumbing needs. And the best part about it is they are available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for emergencies, just like they are for the air conditioning. So if your air goes out in the middle of the night and you're sweating and you're laying there in bed, you can call Superheat and Air, and they will come out there in the middle of the night and they will take a look and try to fix your AC for you. And if you need the tune-up done for $29, they will come out and do that for you as well. But if you have a plumbing issue, say you go flush your toilet in the middle of the night and the thing just keeps running and then it's overflowing and you're not sure what to do or who to call, you just call the people that I call Superheat and Air and Plumbing. Go to superheatandair.com. You could schedule most of your services online and take advantage of the $29 tune-up. Get that done before it gets super, super hot. Yesterday, they said it was 105 degrees outside. It felt like 105. Most of the ACs in this house wouldn't get up past 72 yesterday because it was so hot outside. So if your air is not kicking like it should be, superheatandair.com. And remember, it is now Superheat and Air and Plumbing. Tell them you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show. We'll take a quick break. This is 102.5 The Bone. By the way, I still have no toilet in my bathroom. You go in the bathroom and it's just a hole in the floor and a brand new toilet sitting next to it.
Now, are you going in the hole or no?
I mean, if I can aim straight in the hole, no, but I'm not gonna lie, I have peed in the bidet because the bidet is next to it.
But also, isn't that how they have it? Isn't that like over in Japan or whatever that they have just like holes and they just squat?
Yeah, but I didn't see any of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I was in Japan, that's what everybody said that there was when you go in a public bathroom, toilets but I didn't see it. My hotel room had a regular toilet. The restaurants I went to had regular toilets. I didn't see it. I'm sure they're there, But yeah. Anyway, so this is this is an insurance thing that I have going on in my house now. It's been for months, where the toilet was leaking, and they think water was going into the underneath the toilet, and that's where the crap flies were coming from. And now the toilet is off; it's gone. A brand new toilet is sitting there on the floor in the bathroom, next to the hole where the toilet should be, and then the bidet is next to it, and the door is closed, and nobody's using it, and it stinks.
By the way, you brought up flies. Can we once again, your bug guys that came and figured out?
Home team pest defense.
I mean, we were buying everything and doing.
We had a Venus flytrap. That's how bad it got.
By the way, when I say you were buying everything to try and stop a Venus flytrap. You had the different Zevo things,
the vinegar
mixture,
vinegar that almost ruined the board.
The guy came in and goes, and we didn't know. And the guy goes, "Yep, this, boom, bang, done."
Yep.
And the next day they were gone.
Yeah, that's the truth. I mean, we were swatting flies in here. That was getting scary.
Why can't you put the toilet on?
Because the insurance company. So whatever happened is there's water leaking into the tile. I don't know. I'm talking on my ass because I don't really know what the problem was.
They have to still come and check it. Or?
They came and checked it. The guy. So they're like, we're gonna come out and send somebody out there. Okay. Then they're like, we're going to send another guy out there. Okay, now we're going to send a leak detection specialist out there. Then the leak detection specialist came in. They're like, now we need to send an engineer out there. So the engineer came. This is no BS.
Yeah.
This is like 5 different people have come here. And they all go, okay. Oh, yeah. One guy determined that it might actually be my air conditioner that was leaking because there was some moisture in there. But either way, I have no toilet.
Oh.
So I'm like, they have to write up the report. And then it has to get approved or not approved or whatever. You know, I at this point, I just want to get the toilet put on.
Yeah,
I'm not even. Yeah,
we could put the toilet back on in like 10 minutes.
I know, but for some reason we can't do it until everything is done. So it's ridiculous. Mike Calta show. Hello.
Hey, Mike. Good morning. How are you guys?
What's up, buddy?
And ladies.
Good.
Not much, man. I was gonna say just put something over the hole for your toilet. That way, it keeps the smell of the sewer gas from coming back in with the heat of the day.
Oh, is that what it is? I actually think there's a cap on it. I think it is covered, but it's still when you walk in there, it still smells a little funky.
Good deal. The wipes, flushable wipes, what it does is they got grinders that grind the sewage up, and it clogs their grinding teeth on certain things. Like if you had a septic tank or something like that that has a pump or something, you guys are straight water or straight, residential. So it should go straight out to the road unless there's something obstructing it to make it catch and start clogging that way.
I don't know. So
they're
far, so
not
good.
so bad, but what it does is it screws up the grinders for these plumbers, and that's what they hate.
Oh, well, look, I'm glad that it hasn't affected me yet, but appreciate the call, sir. Thank you. The other thing I don't know is every once in a while, the city of Tampa will come, and they'll lift this little latch that I have in the front of my house, and there'll squirt water everywhere on my lawn. Not just straight up. I don't know. It's like they're relieving pressure from something. I don't know what that is. If only I knew a guy who worked at the water.
I saw it the other day.
You did?
Yeah, they
were out front.
Straight up.
Shooting straight up.
Yeah.
And they just sit there and watch it.
It seemed wasteful.
Well, I'm sure they're doing it for a reason, but I always want to pull up to them and go, what do we got going on over here? And they just don't look very friendly.
No.
So, did you see the video of the guy in Jacksonville that got yoked from his car by the police officers?
I don't believe so.
I did.
You have to watch it. It is one of the most violent things I've ever seen, but I can't figure out what this real story is. So it looks like the guy gets pulled over. They said because he had his headlights weren't on or something.
They said it was raining and he didn't have his headlights on.
He didn't have his headlights on, yeah. And that's why they pulled him over. And he's sitting. So they show him. He's got an in-car camera, and he's got his hands up like this. They come over and they knock on the window, and then they just bash the window open with that stick, and then they reach in and open the door, grab him out, and then the guy starts punching him in the face.
Yeah.
And the guy wasn't doing anything.
No.
Anything. He looked like he was just sitting there.
They go, where are your hands? They're right here, and the guy just punched him in the face.
Right in the face.
Wow. And then when he's outside the car, they punch him in the face again.
Yeah, like where I mean, this is where everybody goes, oh, you're always defending the criminals. Don't you assume that there's something more than that?
The video, the portion we have, it looks really bad,
right,
for the cops,
for the police officer.
Yeah, it looks really, really bad, like completely unnecessary.
Also, he's black and the cops are white.
Yeah,
that's what. But I don't really know the full. I read the story online. I watched the video. but I feel like there's got to be more to this.
It's weird that they say that it was because he didn't have his lights on in the rain, but it's not raining.
That's not an
out.
offense to be pulling people over either.
It's not it's not raining out when they're pulling them out of the car at
Right.
all. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't quite. Have you seen the video, Joe? Like, do you have it that you could put up there?
I have it right now.
Yeah. Can you like scroll through it and see? I mean, we watched it. Galvin, what? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says, "Can you please call a supervisor?"
Right.
Why are you pulling him over? And then that's when the guy goes, "Do it." Smash window, punch in the face, rips him out, punch in the face again.
I want to ask Dom. Dom, if you're driving here, I want to go over the whole rules on whether or not you have to open the window and show your driver's license and all that stuff in Florida and find out exactly what you have to do and what you don't have to do. I find in my 53 years of life, how old am I? 17, 20, 30 something years of driving, that it is best to just listen to the police officer and do what they tell you. I've pretty much have done that my whole life and I've had no problems. Now, I know I'm not the same as everybody else, but I find that as long as you're cooperative with them and polite, you get the same in return.
And this guy also, he stays extremely calm.
Extremely
Even after
calm,
getting punched.
Yeah.
extremely polite.
The window smashes right in his face, and he just kind of sits there and says, "My hands are right here."
Right.
He gets glass in his beard.
Yeah.
And he does not react.
Yeah.
No. I don't know what more there could be to that story, but I'd like to find out.
Is a punch to the face standard procedure?
Yeah, it's funny because there are times where I go, just rip this idiot out of his car and get him out of there. And then there's times I go, whoa, that seemed fast.
Right,
Yeah.
right. He didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, so just there was a story on the news this morning about that video.
Yeah.
And so they said they pulled him over for the headlight infraction. They didn't really say if it was rainy or not on the news story. But then they did show the video. But there's a deputy on the passenger side as well, I guess, and he was talking to him, but he refused to give his license or his registration or anything. They asked for it like 7 or 8 times. Then he refused to get out of the vehicle, and that's why they busted the window or dragging him out. But to punch him in the face was well beyond what they needed to do, for sure.
Yeah,
but,
they hit him a
anyway,
couple of times.
That's what I heard on the news this morning.
All right, that's what I was hoping for. I knew there had to be more. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You bet. Love the show. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, buddy. I knew there had to be a little bit more to it, but either way, that doesn't justify treating the guy the way they did, and certainly not getting physical like that. That's what I want to ask Dom, is that a lot of these guys that are showing these videos now, that right away they want to call a supervisor. That's the thing, because they learned that on the internet.
Right,
Call
yeah.
a supervisor.
Yeah.
So they call a supervisor, and they're just basically calling a guy who was a cop for 1 year more than the other guy was.
Yeah.
So, and then that guy gets there, and then but legally, if they tell you to get out of the car, you have to get out of the car. And you can't stop. I don't know. Can you ask them? Well, what am I being charged with? What am I doing? Because that's what they all do.
Why
What
are
is
you
my
stopping
crime?
me? Yeah.
What is my reasonable and articulable suspicion of a crime? They have all these phrases that they learn from watching YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, there's certain things that you do and do not have to ID for. You know what I mean? But if you're
I don't know. I mean, yes, I know what you mean, but I don't know what for. Like, I think in Florida, you have to show your ID.
No.
You don't.
So if I'm walking down the street and you stop me and you ask for my ID, I don't have to give you my ID unless you can articulate a crime that I'm suspected of doing.
And that's different in every state.
I believe so.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Because
So in Florida, you say you don't have to.
Yeah, I believe. So don't.
Yeah.
By the way,
I'm going to be like, Galvin said I don't have to show you nothing.
And that's the thing is we'll have to ask Dom, because obviously he knows a lot more. But I believe that's how it is. But if you're driving, I would imagine you have to have your license, so that if they're pulling you over for a traffic infraction, anything like that, you have to show them your driver's license to be able to be driving the car, and the fact that they're pulling you over. And I would imagine you can ask, but I don't know whether they have to tell you before they get the ID or after, because there's a lot of that. Give me your ID. Tell me what you pulled over for. Give me your ID. Tell me what you pulled over for.
I don't understand why you need to know beforehand. Just give me your ID anyway. Give me your ID and then say why am I getting pulled
They
over?
have to articulate a reasonable suspicion of a crime.
But if they pulled you over, they already suspect you of a crime.
Yeah, but they have to still tell you what it is.
But you're not going to go to jail. No matter, they could be like, we suspect you of hitting 4 people. They're still not going to take you to jail. You still have your day in court.
But here's the other thing, is that we've all seen where the cop was wrong. Listen, the civilian is wrong a lot of times, but there's also a lot of times where the cop is wrong. So you should definitely, as we're sitting here saying, I don't know whether that's right, you should know your rights. We don't, but you should know your rights and know what your able to do and not to do.
Yeah.
Because if, just the same thing as Dom has told you before, if the cops showed up to your house and wanted to question you, you'd be like, come on in. You know what I mean? And meanwhile, they're getting all this up. You don't have to.
No.
If they don't have a warrant or if they don't have a thing, whatever, you can be like, nope, talk to my lawyer because you're going to give them information, whether it's inadvertently or whatever, they're going to be able to tell. Maybe you have a situation where you supposedly hurt your ankle and they see you turn and walk totally fine. They go, well, we observed him walk completely fine. So
it's weird because we're pretty, like, I'm saying how I have cooperated all these years. So when I get pulled over and they go, where are you coming from? I want to go, none of your goddamn business. Or I want to just go, I'm not answering questions. But that's so awkward to do.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, it is. And, I will tell you that every time I've been pulled over or anything like that, I'm totally cordial with the cop.
And it works.
I know that they have a very difficult job.
Yeah.
I don't want to do anything. The one guy, I remember I put my hands on the wheels at 10 to 2. And he goes, what are you doing that for? And I go, for both of our safety. I go, I just don't want to do anything that.
Right.
And he's like, okay, I appreciate that. He goes, but most of the time, whenever people do that, they're hiding something or doing. And I go, no, not at all.
Yeah.
And he wanted my insurance. And I go, okay. I said, I'm going to reach into my glove compartment. Okay. I just want to let him know.
Sure. You don't want any sudden moves in the car.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just find it to be an easier process when you're just cooperative and you just carry on.
Yeah. But also, like, you should definitely know what your rights are and stuff. And we don't. And I'm not saying like, hey, you idiots
don't.
know. Us
No,
idiots don't know.
Yeah. We need to have a refresher course with Dom today on what exactly our rights are and what we could do. Like what Dom would do if he got pulled over.
Right. And there's a lot of people that do that. They're on their phone with their lawyer or whatever. And here, talk to my lawyer. And the cop's like, no, I don't want to talk to your lawyer. And they don't have to.
No, not at all. Not at all. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. You got another opportunity to win $1,000 coming up with the Mike Calta Vacay Payday keyword. We're going to do that all day today. Your chance to win is as easy as paying attention and getting the keyword and putting it in the app, which is coming up. In fact, should I take a break here, Carmen?
Yes, for Dom.
Okay. Yeah, let's take a break before Dom gets here. And that chance for you to win the $1,000 is coming up. So do not change the radio station. It may just happen right now in the next 8 minutes. It's the Mike Calta Show. Ask the Dom is next on 102.5 The Bone. Is Dom in the studio with us?
He's not yet.
Oh, wow. I mean, come on.
Where is he?
901.
What is he doing?
I don't know. He hasn't even come into the studio. Usually he'll come in and then go get coffee. So I see him beforehand. But
is he on
hasn't.
vacation right now?
Like 12 minutes ago, he said he was on his way.
Oh, okay.
He is walking in right now.
Oh,
okay.
Better late than never.
All right.
Take your time. I actually have a question for Dom.
Oh.
Yeah, I like that.
You in trouble for something?
Can I sue Gio's face? No.
Yes.
My buddy Pete got a red light camera.
I don't like that you have a buddy, Pete. Can we give him a nickname or something?
Galvin's Pete is awesome.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's not a nice guy.
We hung out with him a bunch. It's super cool.
Yep, Pete, my Pete loves your Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's too many Pete's.
Your Pete loves Pete's girlfriend.
He does love Pete's girlfriend.
Yeah. So he got a red light ticket. And I go, well, I know Dom has told us that no points are assessed on that on your license. Insurance doesn't mess with anything. Pay it. I go, but I believe just recently they were taking them down or something. So let me ask him whether you still pay it or what the situation is. You know what I mean?
Dom, what do you say?
Hey, guys. Good morning.
Hi, Dom.
Yeah, you could still, yes, because nothing has changed ultimately in that regard. And now you have a different element with the school bus cameras, people zipping around the school bus. It's the same concept and mechanism as the red light cameras. So I don't know if you know that when the stop sign comes out on the bus.
Oh, yeah.
Cameras.
Good.
But again, if you pay it within 60 days, they might have extended it to 90s. It's not a uniform traffic citation. It's basically just a fee or fine. Someone called the show last week and said, hey, I had a red light camera ticket, but I wasn't driving the car. I said, well, that's the rat clause. What you got to do is just rat out who it was. So he went to court and he says, well, I didn't want to tell them that information. Well, I think it was on your show. I think you said even you like this guy because he wasn't going to rat him
he wouldn't
out.
rat. Yeah.
So, that's the other option. Or if it's a corporate vehicle, if it's a corporate entity and you have several people driving the car and you're not quite sure who is driving the car, you can't ultimately suspend the license of a corporate entity. That's the kind of other wiggle room if the vehicle is incorporated that you can use. But outside of that, no. I mean, if you look at the video, and it should be clear as day. And
it's clear as day. He went through the right.
Pay it.
Yeah, so he just pays it.
Just pay it.
All
yeah,
right, thank
just
you.
pay it. Yep, no issue there. It's not going to be on your license. No points. He should be fine.
What if you go there and you say, it was not me. I was not driving. And then I've heard people say when they go, well, who was driving? You say, I don't want to help you with your investigation.
Yeah, well, you're going to get the ticket because it's your car.
Oh, yeah. Well,
That's how that's going to go. But that's the ultimate rat clause. But a lot of people don't want to do that. And of course, driving in here, just zipping in, just got held up at a couple lights. I was listening to what your questions were with regard to this incident on that police stop. Chief Brian Dugan, the former chief of police of the city of Tampa, did the show with me last week, and we spent a good portion of the show talking to listeners about interaction with law enforcement.
Well, by the way, real quick, let me just, if you want to get on the phone with Dom, you could do that. Get on the phone lines now, 800-771-1025. When we're done talking about this, we'll take some phone calls. Go ahead, Dom. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. And so we talked about, what's the proper protocol. Ultimately, if you're stopped and, you're asked to get out, at some point, if you're asked to get out of the car, there is case law in Florida that says the motorist must exit the vehicle.
So if they come over to you and say, get out of the car, you just better get your ass out of the car.
Yeah, and usually it's not going to happen immediately unless it's an exigent circumstance. So if you're fleeting and you're running, you're racing, or if they think that there is an immediate harm and you stop and then they say they exit the car immediately because they think that there's something that's going on, and it's not just a normal stop that they're walking up saying, hey, how are you doing? What's going on? License registration. And obviously, do you have to be told why do you have to be explained to you why you're being asked to leave the car? No. I mean, there's instances where law enforcement will pull over somebody that's speeding erratically or that they think is armed, and they, you'll see that, those videos where the vehicle stops or the vehicle crashes, and you might have guns drawn and they're telling you to get out of the car. They're not going to sit there at a microphone saying, all right, you violated Florida statute 240.235 or 316, and if you may have a weapon, but please don't shoot me as I read exactly all the statutes we think you violated.
Yeah.
That's not how it works in that situation.
So with this guy, the police report says that he had a knife in the floorboard and he was reaching for the knife, and that's why the police were so.
But do you see any of him moving at all in any way?
That's what and the police report says they recovered the knife.
Okay, but it's not illegal to have the knife.
I don't know if that's happening, but that's what according to the police report.
I'm sorry, Gio.
I was saying I guess they found weed in the car as well.
Also not illegal.
Yeah.
So
the order card.
The order of the events is really going to be key. All of these are a case by case basis. How long was the vehicle stopped? What was the duration that they were talking to the motorist? Were they non-compliant initially? Were documents provided? There's going to be a lot of things that you would need to know in the chronology, the time sequence of this type of interaction with law enforcement. And that's all going to be captured on body cams. In fact, if you see me on Bone TV here, I have here a motion to suppress on a DUI case that I'm filing today. I've got the hearing this afternoon, and they're going to reset it for the motion docket. But this is a stop that was based on a pretextual stop, in my opinion, of someone that had inoperable equipment or the headlight was out. And ultimately, they were then arrested for DUI. But the precursor was, well, a lot of times if the headlights are off, sometimes people don't realize that, or that, things can happen. But that doesn't necessarily mean that someone's impaired.
Yeah.
So that's what we call a pretextual stop. And a lot of times folks are stopped for a variety of different reasons. You can run someone's tag if it's not registered to the car, or if the tag comes back for the owner of the car as a suspended license, or if the vehicle is doing some violation of 316 traffic code. These are all reasons why you can have contact with law enforcement and they pull you over. And then you just have to let it play out. The chief said last week, don't litigate the case on the side of the road. Wait till you go to court. Right. Wait till you go to court and just try to be respectful, because if you de-escalate the situation, and that's on both parties, the chief said, that law enforcement, he trained his officers, you have to de-escalate the situation just as much as the civilian. So he was very clear with that with his officers. He said, you guys have to be respectful in uniform and de-escalate just as much as those folks need to be as citizens that are being stopped. And it was a great it was a great show as always with the chief. We had a lot of calls on it, and literally the topic you guys are talking about this morning we covered.
All right, good. Well, let's get to the phone calls. Let's go to Frank. Frank, you're up on Ask the Dom. What do you got, Frank?
Yeah, good morning, guys. Thank you for taking my call.
How's it going?
Very good. Thank you, guys. Quickly, I'll be brief because I know you got a million calls. Governor DeSantis says if you feel threatened and the protesters are surrounding your car and they're getting ready to pull you out and beat snot out of you, it's okay for you to hit the gas. Is that correct?
Well, I'm not sure what the governor said specifically, but there's a threshold that you have to analyze. I mean, that's a tough question.
Here's part two.
Well, you have the right. You have the right to defend yourself from imminent harm or great bodily death or injury. All right. So this I don't know what the governor said, but I can tell you what the statute says, and that's a threshold. So if you feel that you're in imminent danger or harm of immediate injury, great bodily injury, or imminent death, you then can defend yourself. And then in that defending action, there's a variety of different things that can happen depending on where you are in the circumstances. So that's a tough question.
Okay.
There's not a bright line answer to that. And I apologize. I do not know specifically what the governor said as to the basis of your question, but I'm telling you what I know of the statute.
I can tell you what the governor said. So he said, we have a policy that if you're driving in one of those streets and a mob comes and surrounds your vehicle and threatens you, you have the right to flee for your safety. You drive off and hit one of these people, that's their fault for infringing on you. You don't have to sit there and just be sitting duck and let a mob grab you out of your car and parade you through the streets. You have the right to defend yourself in Florida.
Well,
I have a part two.
Okay,
Good.
well,
What's your part two?
What's the part two?
But here you go. Here comes New York. Get ready. What about reverse?
No.
Frank, you can't go in reverse. You're only supposed to go forward to
Can't
get
do
out
it
of
on
there.
the sidewalks.
Yeah.
You want to make sure you do a good job, don't you?
Yeah. He's going backwards.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you, Frank.
The answer to his question legally is although the governor said what he said, you've got 67 counties in the state of Florida that's governed by 20 elected state's attorneys.
Right.
And the state's attorneys in those counties, independent of whatever the chief executive of the state says, which is the governor, they independently can charge whom they feel based on a crime that they feel that they've committed. And then so it doesn't absolve you from potentially criminal charges. I want everybody to understand, if the governor said what the Galvin just read.
Right. He's not showing up as a witness in your trial.
Yeah, I mean, the state's attorney can say, well, there's different parameters here. We're going to go ahead and move forward with charges.
Right.
So everyone has to keep that in mind. That's a system of what's called checks and balances. And that's being employed here.
All right, let's go to Matt. Matt, good morning. I would ask the Dom. What do you got, Matt?
Hi, good morning, everybody.
Hello, sir.
Hi. Dom, I need your help. I have a CDL. I haul hazmat tanker, gas and diesel, and I got a ticket for running a railroad crossing, but I had stopped already at the red light. I believe that red light to be within 15 to 50 feet, but I did not stop at the crossing. Since I was stopped at the red light, I made a left-hand turn, crossed over, and got pulled over and received a ticket. I'm scared to death because they say I'm going to lose my license for 60 days. What can you add to that?
Yeah, the problem, was it a trooper that stopped you?
Yes.
Yeah, and does the trooper's last name start with a W?
Oh my gosh, yes it does.
Okay.
You know exactly who it is.
All right. So yeah, you've got a big problem, and I love our troopers. And I love this trooper in particular.
Officer Wiener.
Well, I just say W because we don't out people, but this trooper is his specialty. His mission in life is CDLs and large tankers, hazmat, what have you, and railroads, or any other type of infractions with these large trucks and these type of design to carry types of equipment and chemicals. So yeah, you've got a big problem, because what he does in the cases that I've had is he'll have video from either his body cam or the squad car of the actual. It's very hard to beat him when you have video of the offense. And then even if we get it dismissed, or even if it's dismissed or not guilty is fine. But even if we get a withhold, it's still going to be reported to the federal government, Department of Transportation, because you have what's called masking laws. So even if we get a deal, it's still not going to be good enough unless it's a dismissal or a not guilty at a trial. And it's going to be very difficult to get one of those if you've got to overcome video evidence that you did not clearly stop, according to statute, before that railroad track. But what I would suggest is you definitely need to hire a lawyer, whether it's me or somebody else. And I've got a couple in the office that's going to cover for me while I'm out of town. I'm going to be leaving this weekend for Canada and Alaska. So I'm going to be gone for about 10 days. So I don't want to stress you out, but we've got folks that can handle it for you in my absence.
I still have a month. I have one more month to call and set a court date. So I'll give you a call, or I'll remind me of your email address.
Oh, well, so my website is askthedom.com. You can reach me there.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, not only does he have video, but he actually physically turned the camera with his hand to eyeball my truck across the tracks. So
yeah, listen. Yeah, I enjoy all of our law enforcement officers. It'll be a Friday. I call it Trooper Friday in Hillsborough County. We'll go there, all down there, and I enjoy him immensely. But he's just very good. He's very thorough for a representative of the state in law enforcement, and credit to him. I've gotten them a few times, but that's been a long time. It's been years.
All right. Well, good luck to you, sir. You can go to askthedom.com and email Dominic@askthedom.com, or call the office 813-251-5550. Let's go to 3 is sorry, I got no glasses. Gene, good morning. You're on with Ask the Dom. What do you got, Gene?
Hey, good morning, guys. I wanted to know if something I've been doing lately, the last couple of weeks, is illegal or not. I'm so sick and tired of getting random soliciting texts and phone calls. I work, and it's very frustrating. So I've been answering them with sending back pictures of the nastiest, ugliest, biggest naked chicks I can find, and people who want to buy my house. So I sent him a picture, and it has stopped a lot of the soliciting, but I want to know if what I'm doing is illegal.
I mean, you are distributing porn, in essence, and you don't know who you're sending it to.
I checked with ChatGPT, and it said as long as you're not sending it to a minor, which I'm sure there's not a minor asking me, if I want a job or want to buy my house.
Well, the problem here is a lot of those numbers are routed through several systems, and a lot of those people aren't even in the United States.
Right.
So I don't know if there's a capacity in a lot of those numbers, which might come up 800 or 888 or some other type of prefix, but if they are even capable of receiving text messages.
They are, because
they are. Cause I get messages back saying, "What did you just send me?"
Right.
And
right.
I
do the same thing.
Yeah,
I would unsubscribing.
Yeah, I mean, I would recommend that you don't do that. I don't think off the top of my head that there's any violation, because it is pornography in the sense, because I'm assuming these are they're naked pictures of very nasty women. Is what you said, or are they just
very nasty?
Is that what it is? Are they naked?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that kind of conduct. I think that if you want to send something, a grotesque picture that is not pornographic, I think that would be better, because again, you don't know what is on the other side. And if someone says, "Hey, my child is, in the room," or saw it or something like that, and wild things can happen. So I don't know if no pun intended, I wouldn't expose yourself to any type of reciprocal response, because you don't know who is receiving it on the other end. And so you could send gross things, but that's just not pornographic. I think they'll still get the point that they don't want to deal with you.
All right. Good luck to you.
Good
sir.
advice.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
If you want to just be fun, just send him a picture of me. This is my lawyer, and he's going to get you. I mean, that's I don't
You should
know
see
if
his
that's gross
dong.
enough.
Mark, good morning. I want to ask Dom. What do you got, Mark?
Hey, Mike, this is not Mark, Steve, but
right,
I
sorry.
did want to tell Dom. That's okay. I did want to tell Dom, that previous caller that just called in about the CDL, we had it happen at the company I work for. They call it a California stop. Got pulled over, and he did lose his license for 60 days. And then he had to go down and reapply and all that stuff. It wound up costing him a lot of money because he didn't stop at the railroad.
Yeah, this is a serious issue for CDLs, also because it attaches directly to their livelihood and their ability to make an income.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank
Well,
you.
they did give him a.
There you go. Dom, my number one best friend, Robert Kelly, are you familiar with him?
Oh, he's number one now.
Oh, he's always been number one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He was driving through Massachusetts, where he is originally from, and he got pulled over because he had gotten in a car fender bender with somebody on the highway. And when they came, they ran his license, and it turned out he had a warrant for his arrest from like 1996. Does he just blow that off, or does he have to handle that? What does he have to do?
No, you want to resolve that. Where is the warrant out of?
Yeah, in Massachusetts somewhere.
Yeah, no, he needs to retain an attorney to resolve the warrant issue. You don't want anything like that lingering because, it may not necessarily happen in Florida if he comes in and out of the ports on the cruises. If there's a warrant in Florida, they'll
get him.
They'll take him at the port. But if he leaves the country or in an airport or something and that hits, he might coming in and out of the country, and they might flag him at a port of entry or an airport.
Gotcha.
So you do not want that. Tell him absolutely not. You want to get that resolved and removed.
All right. I don't want to make you jealous. But I spent a lot of time with Mo DeWitt and Patrick Smith this weekend at the Bowen Beach Bash. You were not there.
Well, first of all, I have to apologize to you and the listeners because I was supposed to be there, and I need to ask a favor of you. So on Saturday, I was at Dom's ice hockey semifinal game, which they won. They won that game, so he's in the championship game this Friday for the league championship in hockey this Saturday morning. So that's what happened the bulk of Saturday. And I was going to come Saturday night because I saw the photos and it looked great, and spend the night there, and then maybe come in and do brunch on Sunday. And my apology is I couldn't come because I was called out of town last minute, and I had to do something in a legal capacity. Now, I can't tell you right now what had happened. However, I might need your help with this issue, and I might need to come back on the show in the next 24 or 48 hours.
Well, I'm going to need more information than that.
I know.
I'm going to need more information than that.
I know you are, and I can tell you off air, but I had to leave town. I can't tell you where I went and what I did. And if I'm wrong, I'm waiting for an organization to make a decision. If I'm wrong, it's not a big deal, and I don't need to interrupt programming. I can just deal with it on my show. If I'm right, it's a bigger story, and I need to interrupt programming because it's something that probably needs to be addressed and broken on your show. So my apologies to you and to the listeners that I was not at the beach bash because I wanted to be there, but I will tell you it was something that came up unexpectedly. I will fill you in on it off air.
Can you give me like a little hint?
But I will tell you this. I hope I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, it's great. If I'm wrong, then it's just something to talk about. And, hey, this is the order of things. And this is what I thought. And it is what it is. And we just move on. And if I'm right, though, and I don't want to be right, so, and me, I try to do things, take the high road, do things, follow protocol and procedure. I don't want to be correct on this. And
I feel like he no-showed us, and now he's asking us for a favor.
Everyone else had their attorneys out there. What if
we're attorneyless.
What if we got in trouble?
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, I really like that Mo DeWitt guy.
Yeah, he's great.
Mo's great. No, Mo's been on my show. I've had him on a few times because when the shows were next to each other in programming, he would do a crossover. He kind of stayed with me.
It's good to have one good guy named Mo on the show.
One good guy named Mo. But I did want to tell you that's what happened, and I apologize.
I'm going to need a little more.
I know, Michael.
We had no representation at the Bone Beach Bash.
No. Lawyerless.
I know. However, it was for a very good reason. I promise you that. And of course, the hockey wasn't that big of a deal because I could have gotten there at the tail end of Saturday and Sunday. But this other issue took me out for the tail end of the week. I didn't get back till late Sunday night. So
these guys aren't buying it. Everybody's shaking their head. Nobody's buying it.
That's what I can tell you at this point in time. And you guys have known me for a long time, so I think you will trust what I'm telling you was a genuine conflict.
Can you text Mike what it is? He won't say it out loud, I promise.
Yeah, I know Michael. I know Michael better than that.
No, I listen. If you precede it with "Don't say this on the air," I never would say it on the air.
Okay. Well, what I could do is I could talk with you later. But
that won't happen.
Yes.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah. That's
Leave a voicemail or something.
That's probably accurate. But at any rate, my apologies that I was not able to be there with everybody, but something did come up and I had to take care of it.
Who is it related to?
I'm not going to get into that.
Somebody at the station?
Nope. I'm not. It's
a
famous person.
Leave town.
I had to leave town, so it's no one in the station's in trouble. I'm not in trouble. Dom's not. The family's fine. It's not serious in the sense of what I think you're tracking, but I just can't relate to you what it is until I want to let the normal protocol and the course play out, and I'll need another 24 to 48 hours to do it. But I will reach out to you and Gio.
Every second that ticks away is hurting your credibility.
I'm with you.
Do you have the Epstein files? Is that what this is about? Do you know you have something, a bomb to drop?
Is this really a motion to suppress in my hand, or is this a copy of the Epstein report?
Do you have the binder? Do you know Pam Bondi?
Yeah.
All I know is while you were out of town, Patrick Smith was having people in his room with bourbon. And
I was drinking Blanton's all weekend, Dom.
Yeah, he's muscling into my territory.
Yeah.
Well, muscle back.
Out of sight, out of mind.
We were talking hair. We were talking fantastic hair. Me and Patrick Smith.
Mo DeWitt looks like he accidentally graduated from law school. Like he went there to become a plumber, and they were like gave him the wrong degree, so now he's just practicing law.
Mo DeWitt looks like he works for Mo DeWitt.
Right.
That's fun. Well, yes, I'm glad you had fun with those lawyers, and I was going to be there, but when I tell you what happened, I think it'll make sense. You may think it's a big story, you may not. I don't know.
You're saying breaking news, if you're right.
I think it's breaking news if
you
I'm right.
think?
Wow.
I think
that's the caveat.
Feels like a big oversell right now.
Yeah. I feel like we're backtracking.
Or
it was breaking news.
Yeah.
Now he feels like it's breaking news.
Will you be texting it to me so I know what's going on?
Probably in 24 hours.
Why?
Listen,
that means you don't trust me.
Right. I would say text him now. He's not going to say it on the air. You already told him to say don't say it on the air. He won't. That's happened before. And then he can decide whether he thinks it's breaking news or whether it was worthy of you missing the beach bash.
Right.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Texting now.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Go ahead.
I've got to go to court. Let me go. I got to represent clients. Get them out of trouble for
Get Mo DeWitt on the line.
Yeah. Call Patrick Smith, see what he says.
Look at that. 16 and a half years I'm being replaced, Carmen. Just
You
like
left
that.
us.
Yeah,
You
that's
left
true.
us.
Abandon us.
I have to turn my back on you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I wish I was with you guys right now because this is a fun conversation.
Doesn't seem like it.
rather be in
yeah.
the room.
Yeah, you
I-
could have been in
not
the pool
feel
with
like
us. You could have been in the pool with us.
I would have rather been in my Speedo and your Speedo in the pool. Mike, that is 100% true.
Yeah.
Violation. That's a violation.
Wow.
That's it.
Don't
But
be in my briefs.
But no, I appreciate you guys, and I'm sorry that I did miss you. So there is my heartfelt apology to you and the station and the listeners. But something came up. There we go. Right, Carmen? Any news on the baby yet?
No, baby.
All right, let
no,
me know.
Don't
no
try and
news.
shift the attention.
You like how I did that, right?
Yeah.
No.
That was slick.
Carmen,
Shot
get
right through it.
Get me Fran Hosh on the line.
Fair and fair on line 4. Right?
My goodness, dude, they're going to everybody today. Look at
John
that.
Morgan busy
John,
today?
there's
Hello,
John. I
Anna
figured they
Jar,
talked-
Levine, you there?
These are all great people. They're all wonderful.
I don't
people.
know any of them.
I don't know. I got nothing against any of these guys. They're great. Well, you can hang out with them, but I had to take care of something, and I'll read you in on it when I can.
All right. I'll take your word for it.
All right.
All
Thank
right,
you.
we got to take a break. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
So how do you think it's going to play out with
what Dom has going on?
Garbage.
Is it worth the hype?
No. It's going to all be garbage.
Yeah.
It'll be garbage and a big waste of our time. And
Big oversell.
More boozer stuff. And it'll be a big waste.
He's on another rec hockey team or something.
All right, cool.
I'll let you know as soon as I know, sir. You know I can't hold that information in for very long. I don't want to play How Will This End, but could just talk about it.
Okay.
How will this end with Ghislaine Maxwell? She can't kill herself.
No.
She doesn't want to. They say in jail she is counseling other inmates, like she's using her time productively. She doesn't seem depressed. She doesn't seem like she's she seems like she might want to yip up and do a little talking soon. How is it going to end?
I think it ends with her going almost to the grave with the information, and then before she dies, she gives out a little something that's not even really that big of a deal.
What if she wrote something and then mailed it to somebody and said, "Releases upon my death"?
Ooh,
see, I want to do that. Not that I don't have any information, but I mean, like, I would like to do something like that, but I wouldn't be here to see it.
Yeah,
like I want to be part of the cool stuff.
But also, going out that you got it. You know what I mean? You're like, as long as you know for sure.
Or I send it to Pete and he forget where he put it.
Yeah,
you know? That's the thing I'd be worried about. I feel like if I need to do something, I need to do it myself to get it done right.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like it's like we always say, Galvin, if you had cancer or something, you knew you were going to die, I would just go out in flames. So if I had something like that, I would be like, let's do it. Let's roll it out.
Right, because if you kill me,
Tucker
I'm going to
Carlson
die,
and let's start talking.
I'm going to die a month earlier than I was going to,
Right.
and not as painfully.
Oh, by the way, my wife shows me the most depressing thing ever yesterday. She shows me this girl, and this girl's doing like putting on her makeup, like they do makeup tutorials on Instagram, and she's putting on this makeup. She just looks fine, average 30-some-year-old girl, and she's talking, and she's like, so I'll tell you how it first started. And she's like, it first started where I had like a pain in my heel when I walked, and I would walk down the hall, and then eventually it got stronger, and then it became a limp, and I had a limp, and then it got to a problem where I couldn't walk on it, so I had to go to the doctor, and nobody could figure out what it was, and I kept getting diagnosed with different things, and then anyway, turned out she has Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS, and she's like a 30-some-year-old girl, and she's like, so they sit there and they tell you, well, the bad news is you have ALS. 2 to 5 years left to live. I mean, that's why you never go get diagnosed. You never know. Once you get diagnosed, it's all over.
Check your shoulder.
Yep. Oh. All right. Why you got to bring me down? Wow. She goes to
out for the season.
She goes and they tell her that she has ALS and that she's going to live for 2 to 5. Meanwhile, she's putting on her makeup and she's like, they told me I have 2 to 5 years to live and blah, 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 and carry on.
Yeah. Also, you know how many people go to the doctor and they go, yeah, this is it. Thank God we caught it early because now we can do whatever, blah, blah, blah. And you live for another 40 years.
Well,
you know what I mean?
She's there and she's like, we got 2 to 5 years left and we're going to make the best out of every year. She goes, you know how when you go to New York for a weekend, you do everything you can. You go to Times Square, the Statue of Liberty, the Empire State Building. You go to all the things you could do in one weekend because it's your only weekend in New York. And she goes, that's how I'm going to live my life every day so that I could do 7 years worth of stuff in the next 5 years. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And my wife goes, yeah, but look at her now. And they cut to the next screen, and she's got tubes up her nose, and she's like, hi, everybody.
Right.
I'm like, oh, this poor kid.
You got to get checked out.
Why?
I'm looking at like the symptoms of ALS. This is the stuff you've been describing.
What does it say?
The number one first symptom often starts muscle weakness, often starts in limb, arm, or leg, and progresses to other areas. Do you have muscle twitching at all?
No.
Muscle cramps?
No.
Stiffness? Increased muscle tone, leading to stiffness, difficulty with movement.
And I'm sorry, increased muscle tone? You're fine. You're fine.
Difficulty with movement, excessive fatigue or tiredness.
Yeah, but that's because I got to get up at 5 o'clock every day.
Tripping and falling due to muscle weakness. I mean, it's just like...
Dude, if you tell me it says always hungry, we're going to have a major problem.
Do you drop a lot of things?
No, I'm
like
very...
on the board during the middle of the show?
Oh, I hate this show. I hate being here, and I hate all of you.
I'm
how's the show, though?
I'm trying to save you.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
I evidently have ALS, sir.
Get
How are you
checked
doing?
out.
Well, I'm actually here to maybe brighten your day up a little bit.
All right.
So you do want to get that checked out.
it happened to me, and it was like you were saying. I went to go reach to shut my alarm off, and my arm was just in pain. Turns out it was osteoarthritis.
Oh,
So,
that's
I
what
mean,
my
that
wife
just happens
said.
as you get older.
My wife said you might probably just have arthritis. But what do you
Definitely
do?
get it checked out. And the reason I got it checked out is because a buddy of mine was having shoulder pain, wound up being cancer.
Oh,
So I'm
God.
normally not the guy who runs to the doctor, but I was like, damn, I need to go check this out. Thankfully, only osteoarthritis, but it sounds a lot like what you're dealing with now.
Who the hell has shoulder cancer?
A lot of people.
You can get
It wasn't
cancer
shoulder
anywhere.
cancer. Well, in your bone.
Yeah.
It wound up being with him in his spine, but it's just the pain radiated through his whole back. So get yourself checked out, man.
Well, what do they do for your arthritis?
There's no actual cure for it. Or anything.
Stretching. There's no, you can just mitigate the pain. I had to go to PT.
I can tell you CBD,
Stretching, stuff
is,
like that. So
CBD is definitely good for it, for
All right,
inflammation
thank you.
and arthritis and that type of stuff.
CBD, yeah, all right. I have some good CBD cream that I actually have used on my leg, and it worked really good.
Muscle weakness and fatigue, difficulty walking, tripping, dropping things, or problem with fine motor skills.
No, I'm all that's fine.
So
I can even juggle.
Osteoarthritis, cause and risk factors: cause, aging, overweight, genetics.
I don't like the way you inflected that word.
Aging?
No. Asshole.
Joint injuries.
Yeah.
Repetitive movements.
Yeah. Well, I'm not doing a lot of those.
Doing the board.
You're checking a lot of these boxes, man.
Hey, look, I'm getting old. What do you want from me? I got 2 years till I get a senior discount.
That's why you got to go check it. Get checked out.
I didn't say I wouldn't get it checked out.
You did.
It says actually right here, Taco Bell and breakfast sandwiches.
Oh, no.
I'm back, Carmen. I'm back on the diet.
Are you?
Yeah, I started
When?
this morning. I
this
got up
morning?
this morning.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, yesterday.
You made it
Yeah.
4 hours.
3 hours and 48 minutes.
No words of encouragement. Nobody. Oh, good
When
for
did
you.
you
Good
start
to be back.
yesterday after the Einstein bagels?
Yeah. After I was like, I can't eat like this all day.
What'd you have for dinner?
You don't want to know.
So you started this morning.
No, I didn't do too bad. I actually, listen to this. I took my wife to Target yesterday, and her and my daughter were inside, and she called me and said, "I'm checking out. I'm getting this, and this." I said, "Okay." And she goes, "Do you want Ben and Jerry's?" And I went, "I do not." But I did inside my belly. I did want Ben and Jerry.
She's setting you up.
Yeah, she's not
Yeah,
helping.
she is-
I checked to see if she got a big insurance thing going on.
Yeah.
Maybe she just likes me and she wanted me to be happy.
Yeah.
But anyway, I did not eat the ice cream. I came home. The kids had frozen pizza for dinner. I had a little Aldi burrito, not Taco Bell. And then this morning I got up and I was like, all right, I'm back on track. I can't screw up anymore.
Joe left the room and Joe's like, Michael, you need anything? He goes, yeah, look for a cheeseburger.
You got it. If Joe would have came back with cheeseburgers, we would have had a major problem.
Tom would have come back with cheeseburger.
Tom would have come back. Hey,
Tom
boss, I
would've.
found it. Yeah.
I think it's great, man. Don't let anybody bring you down.
By the way, Tom at the beach resort, he goes, "Hey, I'm gonna make a Walmart run. Does anybody need anything?" And I was like, "No." And then my wife goes, "You forgot toothpaste." And I go, "Oh, that's right." So because I was gonna just go up to the lobby and see if they had, I go, "Hey, can you grab me some toothpaste? I'll Venmo you some money, whatever." So I sent him $10. He comes back with a 3-pack of full size. I go, I mean, all right, whatever, but like,